live. I mean, they're going to tune in that quick, but let's do that one as well. Onto the vertical format. Hey, oh, look at us go. Oh, look at that handsome face. Look at you, Blur. Look at you. Hey, Citarito. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Lovely to see you. Happy Wednesdays. Happy Wednesdays. Oh, a lovely day. Yeah, we're just starting to stream, so if anyone is watching on YouTube, hello, people on the world of YouTube. I actually need to make sure YouTube's working. For some reason today, Stream Elements isn't working with multi-chat. So I'm having to kind of just keep an eye on, hey, Will, on the YouTube chats right now to see if they're actually going to work. I had a little bit of an issue with this week. And I can't see my YouTube chat in my multi-chat thingy-majigger. So I can see my chats there. Oh, it's Bellfire. Oh, Bellfire. You're in the YouTubies. Yeah, for some reason, I can't see my multi-stream chat through Stream Elements. It doesn't work. And I don't know why. It just says, like, panel not found. Even though I've, like, disconnected, reconnected, done all sorts of, like, connections. It just doesn't work. And I've been trying to play for a little while. But yeah, Bellfire, I'm doing really well. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, so Twitch comes through on the multi-chat here. Let me test it. Hello. Hello, Bellfire. Yeah, it does work. Can I pop this out or something? Remove panel. Can I, like, hide these ones? Remove. 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 Can I remove that too? Oh, I can remove all of them. Okay, if I get this to the side. All right, this should work. This should give him all my chat and all in one place. Let's close that. Now. Hi, Sutu. Look at you guys all saying hi to each other. You all know each other. Right. I think we're good to go. I think I can see my YouTube chat. Bellfire, if you're kicking around, can you say hi again on YouTube for us? If you don't mind. Oh, there you go. How are you doing? It did pop up. It did pop up. Perfect. All right, cool. I think we're all right. Anyone else in the other chat? No one in that chat. So it's just in the horizontal that popped up. Hey, Will. Hello, hello, hello. Right. So I can see how you're doing from Bellfire on YouTube. So I know that it's at least working. It might be a bit slow, but it is popping up. Moin. Moin. Right, let's start TikTok as well because I'm right here and we may as well do all of the stuff and the things at the same time. 9 hours of college. Ugh. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Oh, I didn't update my description on my video today. Oops. Okay. Oh my god, I found Dumbledore. Where? Are you from Harry Potter? I'm definitely not from Harry Potter, no, unfortunately not. Hey, Bellfire! And hi in the streams. Yeah, I need to make this font a bit bigger. The font's a bit small for the YouTube chat. I can't quite see it. There we go. I can see it now. Lucky Lord. I am not from Harry Potter. Well, what makes you say that? What makes you say I'm from Harry Potter? What makes you say that? She could be a Hufflepuff. He looks like one. Thanks. Thanks. Hang on. Our game's loading. I need to give it a wee minute. I actually don't know what I've got on and how long this is going to take to load. Yeah, let's turn shaders off and chunk down the render distance. I can already see my computer's just like, no, not today. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're working. I think we're working. Hagrid? Hagrid? I've not got a big enough beard for Hagrid. My beard is currently on its growing length. Like Crazy shaders. Oh, yeah, yeah. So the shaders that I had on, I don't know if it'll work or if it'll kill my computer. These shaders are the Spooklementary shaders, which are like the Halloween ones I was going to run today. But I was really worried that, like, you see it here, like the little flicker of the lights. Ooh. And if I kind of zoom out from the build, yeah, it's like, it's the Spooklementary shaders. Awesome base. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Connor. Yeah, it really adds to the base when you use the Spooklementary stuff. It's pretty crazy. They're cool though. They are very cool. I'll give you that. Right, I need to pop this over here so I can see my chat just in case. Sure is spooky. It is. Back to lurk. No worries, Mika. Have a lovely day. Love trade with villagers. Throw some food down my neck before the parents' evening. Oh god, lass, good luck with the parents' evening this evening. I hope it goes well. Hope it's all right. Bye, lass. Have a lovely day. Hi, Connor. So yeah, so the Spooklementary shaders. Obviously, this is it, nice and colourful, lovely, 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 sexy. And then you put the Spooklementary shaders on. It's like ooh, spooky. And like when you're walking through the corridors. A lot of like the lights and stuff flicker, so it really adds into like the spooky vibe of the sort of the build. I've got them on, and I've also got just normal complementary shaders as well as the Spooklementary shaders, which obviously the Spooklementary ones give you the sort of the nice sort of shader and lighting effects and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Nah, Gryffindor and the red in the background. Yeah, it could be a Gryffindor. I mean, I've got the background for it. Yeah. Spooky. I don't even know how that type happened. Scoopy. I'm alright with Scoopies. Scoopies. Alright, let's turn the shaders off because my computer's about to die. Right, where was I? I was going to show you guys what we're going to be working on today. The Creaky Forest was a great update because the white wood looks sick with quartz. Oh, Connor, that's exactly what we did, bud. So in the build, we kind of used a combination of that. So if you have, even like here, we've got the pale oak and the quartz. And then bone and mushroom stem. But if I kind of just go free cam into the bottom, just to kind of show you it from here, the gradient pattern that we've went for is exactly that, Connor. So we've got the pale oak at the bottom. That then migrates into smooth quartz, then up to bone blocks, and then mushroom for sort of like shadow areas, so it's a bit darker. So when you are never gonna let you down. I wonder what this does. On the streams, it plays a little dancing sheep, and I get demonetized for it every single time. But yeah, so you can see, kind of see where the mushroom is. That's got like the sort of dark shadow areas, and then down here you got the blending between the pale and the quartz corner. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so this is around the corner. This is going to be where the hotel goes. So I'll be honest, I did play last night. I was recording last night. It was only for like half an hour. But I managed to get a little bit of work done. So up here, in this little corner build, I've got the reception desk for the hotel. Hello, my name is Tree. How can I help you? What size of room are you looking for? It's in here. So that's going to be a little hotel reception lobby. I haven't built the roof yet. And then down here, I started to plan it where the rooms are going to go. So room number 1 will go in here. We need to make all that today. We've got room... Ooh! Around the corner, room number 2, and then room number 3, and that's going to be a lot of the hotel rooms that are going to be used today. Oh, Tree! Hi, Kendall. I love using spruce wood to make oak look waterlogged. Oh, interesting. How are you doing that, Connor? I love using spruce wood to make oak look waterlogged. So are you doing like oak, spruce, and then like maybe like dripping water onto it? I've got an awesome idea. Oh, by all means, share away. I don't know why, but for me, TikTok is really live and Twitch is like 2-3 seconds behind and YouTube is like 10. Yeah, so they're all different, Bellfire. It's all down to the latency. So YouTube, I've got on the, not on the lowest latency, but YouTube's going to be always slightly further behind. TikTok's not too bad. TikTok is relatively like, when chat pops up and I talk, they're pretty much instantaneous, but you are right. It is a little bit behind. And then Twitch is always the lowest latency that I can set. Yeah. So I would say Twitch is the lowest latency, then it's TikTok, and then it's YouTube, and kind of in that order, yeah. Looks magnificent. Thanks, pal. You can use armor stands for the receptionist. You could do, and you could make it look really nice, actually, up here, yeah. I don't know how to do all that kind of stuff. Yeah, oak wood ship, then spruce on the base. Ah, I get what you're doing with that. Yeah, right. Okay, that's really clever to kind of use the colors as like saturations based upon like water effects or moss effects, stuff like that too. Yeah. And I think there's a few other people been playing around. I know Linksy on his hardcore worlds just made this massive carpet, and it looks really cool with like the edging that they're using with like the leaf litter. It's very cleverly done. Oh, you've got the mod. Ah, see, I don't think I've got the mod, so I don't think I can do that kind of stuff with armor stands and stuff. Someone did do it. I actually where is my little armor stand? I someone made one for me once. Let me go free cam, and I'm sure it's over here. I made it smaller. Yeah, I made them smaller and just put them here because I don't know how to make them bigger and stuff. I don't have the mod for that in this server. I think a lot of people do, but I don't. Oh, I didn't get my notification that you were live today. Oh no, Aim. Well, welcome on in. Happy Wednesday, Aim. Sorry, I didn't get any notifications. Yeah, we're on all the places: TikTok, Twitches, YouTube's, Discord notifications. I'm so sorry you didn't get one today. Albab, hi from India. Oh, lovely. What part of India are you from, pal? That's one part of the world I've never been to before. Never had the chance or never had the opportunity to go to India before. I've got a few friends that work there, though. Oh, you same as well, Jaden. Nice. Oh, come on, mate. Hope you guys are having a lovely, lovely day. This is the lowest people in lives tonight. What are you saying, Belfart? This is the lowest people in lives tonight. I don't know what that means, mate. Don't know what it means. I'm from India. Nice. Oh, coming in from India. Affects people make coloured glass and gaps. Oh, honestly, Connor, there's some really incredible stuff that people do with gradient effects. There's someone on Instagram. You're going to have to excuse my naivety. I don't know the person's name, but there is a person on Instagram that I follow who does exactly that. There's this really cool gradient effect that he's making like this block pattern. And on top of the block pattern, they're using the glass effects to create the additional gradients for the colours. And we're like, I think it is like the fog effect with the glass. It's really goddamn clever. Bro, where are you from? I'm from just, if you look at a map of the United Kingdom, go up to Scotland. And if you look for a place called Edinburgh, which is the capital of Scotland, I'm about 20 minutes north of Scotland. Scotland? Edinburgh. But I'm based in Scotland. I was scrolling TikTok and saw that we were live. Oh, nice. Oh, well, Aim, thank you very much for joining us. Sorry you had to go through the TikTok live notifications and see me there to come join us. How's your day? How you getting on anyway, Aim? How's things your end? Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. I had a not too bad day today, actually. Tired, but I'm here. And your YouTube and Twitch, but not on Twitch. Oh, yeah, Belfast. I never really normally paid too much attention about who's watching on what platforms and who's here and who's not here. Makes no difference to me whatsoever. Yeah, Jaden, I can give you guys a little bit of tour if you've never seen it before. So just before I get building, actually, Jaden, I'm about to start building today, but this is my Wilderness SMP base. This is a community-based SMP server that people can join. You do need to get 20,000 channel points on Twitch to join us, but if you join us, it's really watching on Twitch for like 2 weeks and you can pretty much join. But you have to be over the age of 18 to join the server, and you have to be a known member of the Discord, which all the information is on our Twitch page, not on YouTube and stuff, because I don't set it up on there. But yeah, this is my Wilderness SMP base. We started this back in about February of this year, and yeah, it's been an ongoing sort of SMP project since then. I'm not a full-time content creator. I basically do this as a hobby. I try and stream 3 times a week. I am a Microsoft consultant, so basically I could be anywhere in the country on a given week. So I basically just do this in my spare time when I occasionally stream. So it's taken me a little bit of time to get this far. It was featured on Minecraft Live. So if anyone watched the Minecraft Live pre-show, I was on it. It was for a split second. You know, if you blink, you would miss me. But my build, this one, was actually on Minecraft Live's pre-show this year, which is pretty cool. I think in my Minecraft chat, in my Twitch chat, if you type in !MC live, it takes you to the clip of when my build appeared. What are the balloons? The balloons? Balloons. Suto, what balloons? But yeah, this is my base. This is my base. It has been good. Yeah, it's been better today, Aim. It's been a bit crazy recently, but it's been good. Trying to crack with my uni work, but not motivated today. We're allowed to have days like that. We're allowed to not be motivated. We're allowed to be we're allowed days like that. Bring a snorkel. Exactly, Cheetah. Yeah, I'm 20 minutes north of Scotland. Oh, the Balloons Redemption. Oh, so the Balloons Redemption is just, it sets off balloons on my channel if you're celebrating something. So if it's like a birthday or, you know, a milestone or something, there's confetti and there's also balloon redemptions. Also, how thick can your accent get? Oh, my accent can get thick. Definitely. If I definitely go after a few whiskies or rum, my pure Scottishness would come out. Eventually, but I'm not too. I don't think my accent's that broad purely because, my type of work that I'm in, I traditionally and more commonly rather work with a lot of people throughout the rest of the UK, so I have to tone back the Scottish accent a fair amount. So I don't go like really broad Scottish when I'm streaming. I mean, I could do if I wanted to, but just to kind of appease the masses, I kind of just, you know, speak as critically as I can. Albab, are you speaking to me? I read your message. I replied to your message. I said where I was from. Are you guys talking to each other? Really fascinated by accents. Yeah, so there's obviously in Scotland, there's a fair few accents kicking about. But yeah, I'd say the Fife accent isn't. I know where I was going. I was going to need to cut down my trees. Isn't too broad, but there are obviously times where my accent does come out to play a little bit more often. But on your early YouTube Twitch, was your accent really strong? Do you think so, Angel? Do you think obviously my older videos, my accent was a bit stronger? Interesting. It depends, like back in the day, because we used to, you know, go against some terms of service on Twitch back in the good old days. We don't do so much these days, but there's a few for Angel Soxies for your own pleasure and your own leisure, rather. Leisure. There's a few old VODs of Tree very intoxicated while streaming. Very intoxicated. We used to do bits for shots back in the day. Yeah, less we talk about that, the better. You know, we're still here. You know, we're still here. We never got banned for it, so it's good. You're not allowed to do that. It's only until later on I learned. I was like, oh yeah, that's against terms of service. Oh well. I pulled it off rather well then. Yeah, my Twitch live notification just came through. Silly Twitches. Like, that's crazy how the Twitch notifications do that. Like they're just randomly come through later on. Like I obviously don't really notice it so much with the notifications. You do get a notification dialogue message after you finish streaming. Do you have a sub goal? Hey Jeremy, do I have a sub goal? What do you mean, pal? On like YouTube or something? Do I have a sub goal? Not really. If it's a sub goal in regards to like how many subscribers I want on YouTube, because that's subscription based, not really. And then I don't really do this to get. Well, I don't get paid anything. Like on stream. Do you have a sub goal like on stream? Nah, not usually, Jeremy. I mean, I don't encourage people to like spend their money here. Like I don't do this full time. I don't have the capacity to do it full time. So I don't have like paid goals for people. On TikTok today, there is a redemption for 1,000 coins that scares the living shit out of me. But I don't have any like sub goals or stuff like that. If people want to gift subs and donate subs and stuff like that, they're more than welcome to. But I don't have anything on my channel that kind of emphasizes people to pay or anything like that. Maybe one day I could, you know, get to that point where, you know, I require 500 subs a month to maintain my lifestyle as a content creator, but I just don't. You mainly subscribe on like Twitch, for example, if you want to get rid of adverts. And like I get 50% of that. It's not really a lot, but yeah, just whatever, Jeremy. I don't really do anything like that, pal. It's not. I know there's a lot of content creators do, but I kind of choose not to. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Hi, Eve. I think, Jeremy, if I got to the point where I was a full-time content creator, then and there was like a requirement to like maintain a level of subs, I might change the way in which I stream to maybe have sub goals, because obviously that's something you aspire to as your job, as a career. But right now, it's just really the nicety of people that go out their way. I don't really have a sub goal for YouTube. That's free. Just boop the button, and that really helps us out regardless. It's mainly watch hours on Twitch, on YouTube. That's the big one. Not so much in relation to like sub count and stuff. So nah, I don't really do stuff like that, pal. Not really my jam. Just not really that interested, to be fair. I mean, it'd be cool, but not where I'm at right now. You asking me, guys, where I stay? I've already told you guys. I'm just north of Edinburgh. If that makes it a little bit easier for you guys. Svartlaz Fars. Hi. Hello. Hey, how's Eve doing? Hello, Eve. Eve. Oh, by the way, if anyone is watching on Twitch, talking of adverts, there's an advert about to start on Twitch in about 4 minutes. You have been warned. Just for Minecraft. I'm on Java edition. This is Minecraft Java. 1.21.7. So this isn't the Copper Age update. I'm sick. Ugh. I hope you feel better, Eve. It's nearly the weekend, so hopefully it clears up for the weekend for you, mate. Hope it clears up for you. Yeah, I'm doing okay, thank you very much. I had a better day today. I had a really interesting conversation with a customer that I'm working for today. They're kind of like IT director kind of person. So that was good. It was really interesting to kind of get to speak to them and talk to them about my thoughts and stuff. So it was good to kind of get that off my chest today. And yeah, things at home have been pretty chill today, even though like Rui's on holiday. He's actually been pretty quiet today. He keeps telling us he's bored all the time, but anytime we make suggestions, he doesn't want to do anything, which is fair enough. But yeah, I'd say it's been pretty chill. Yeah, I'm on all like Instagram, Alba, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all the places. That's what we gotta do these days as a content creator. You have to be on all the places. Got a shower. No worries, Aim. Enjoy the shower. Crank up the heat. Get the muscles all nice and chill and relax, Aim. And have a lovely evening. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for dropping in and saying hello. Sorry you got a little bit of a late notification. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. I'll maybe catch you back later if you're kicking about later. Bye, Aim. Have a lovely night. Just the same, Alba. Just the same. It's like, I don't know. What's my Instagram handle? I think it's the same. Don't know. If anyone is watching on YouTube as well, remember and smash that like button if you are watching the YouTube live. If you're watching it on a VOD, just know I love you guys a little bit more, you know, for those that go back and watch these VODs back. Yeah, remember and smash the like button on YouTube. Ooh. I think it's just the same. Yeah, it's just corrupted_tree. It's just exactly the same handle. It's that one there. Boop. It's that one there. Did I pick up the bone meal? No, I didn't pick up the bone meal. Of course I never. KFC tonight? Did KFC not just release a new burger? I'm sure they did. It was like a... Like, is it like a... What is it they released? I'm sure KFC just released like a stack burger thing where it's basically just 2 bits of chicken instead of like the buns or something. I'm sure I saw that. Is it really weird that I want to have a shower now? Like a really nice, hot, steamy shower. Like just like the really hot water off the top of your shoulders. That'd be lovely right now. The double zinger. That's the one. Yeah, I saw advertised. Oh, I did post in my Discord today, and I know a few of you got engaged with that conversation. I think Will was in there today, commenting on it. I think Melly was in there. I think Bad Moon as well was actually in there. We were talking about the brand new McDonald's menu that's came out this week in the UK. You've got the pineapple chicken, spicy chicken from Australia. I think that one's from. And then you've got the maple barbecue double quarter pounder. Yes, Seamus, I am in need of pale oak wood. Can you tell I'm in need of pale oak wood? Because it's not often you see me doing like resource grinding on a stream, like ever. Normally when I'm playing in Minecraft, I gather all this stuff when I'm not streaming. Seamus, good spot. How much? Like 16 stacks? A full shulker? Hard to say. I am in need of quite a few though. I think I've managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will probably be about 8, maybe 9, 10. So probably only 9 stacks maybe after I'm finished doing this. No worries, Seamus, mate. So maybe even only just another 9 would be fine, and that should be enough to complete the base. Because a lot of the interiors are all now made. We only have like a few left to go, and I'm actually hoping by the end of stream today that all the interiors are pretty much done. Well, I'm hopeful that they will be, and then we can actually move on and do a lot of the sort of the organic sort of building up of the base next. That'll be fun. I'm actually really looking forward to that, to be fair. I really want to get into the organics, and that's pretty much after that, then we're done. And then we can move on and do different projects and do fun stuff. And this project's been dragging its heels for a while. Just because it's taken so long, because it's just such a big project. Oh, and we're also, there's one thing we're going to be doing over the next few months, learning how to use Axiom. I've been wanting to learn it for a very long time, so we're going to dedicate at least one stream a week to playing with Axiom and using Axiom, and also making holiday-inspired builds. So, for example, we're going to be sort of making sort of Christmas builds and all that type of stuff, but we're going to be focused on using Axiom and stuff like that, and learning tools as we go, and then making little videos of the stuff that we learn using Axiom. So, pretty cool. Was about to say, I had a feeling they'd pop over with some good old resources. This has been the greatest thing about this build so far. Alibab, hi, reply. You haven't said anything. You asked for the Instagram handle. I sent you the Instagram handle. I put it in the chat. You didn't ask a question. Have you got a question? Hi, baby girl. Hi. You okay? Just Lily standing at the door, just looking at me. Hi. Lily's having fun. Have you got a question, Alba? You're more than welcome to ask any questions. I didn't see any questions. Oh. Seamus and his glorious beard. What an absolute scholar and a gentleman. Who is there? That was Seamus. That's Seamus from our Twitch chat. Seamus is coming around and supporting us with a few of the logs. What's up? What's up? That one forsaken gamer. Yeah, you are. Simon, welcome on in. Happy Wednesdays, happy Wednesdays, happy Wednesdays. Welcome on in. Sorry, we're resource gathering currently. We are building my base, but we're currently a little bit behind on the resources. What's up? You got to be of a certain age to know what that reference is. What's up? The other one, talking about the "was up" of the "was up" advert, was I was talking to someone the other day. Who was I talking to? And we were talking about the Budweiser advert. The one that's like Budweiser. Talking about old verts. Old verts? Adverts. That's all. See, this is where I can definitely meet my community in the middle somewhere. And Jesus, how many? Seamus is a pale oak master. Love the Bud Frogs. They were great. The Bud Frogs are one I remember. And there was another one. There was the ding. Thank you very much for the follow on TikTok. It's our first follower on TikTok tonight. Welcome on in. Thank you very much. There was another one. Was it Adidas? I mean, you'd never get away with it today. There was the Adidas advert. It was like the big belly. It's like, belly's gonna get you. Like that one, you would never get away with doing that advert in this day and age. There's so many like that just pop up and you're just like, Jesus, how did we even get away with this back in the day? But yeah, I can always tell my community's, my typical age range for my community members. As soon as we start mentioning like old adverts, like, yeah, I remember those days, Tree. I remember those days. Oh, what are you? Oh, you were dirt. I needed you for earlier. And the last one is mushrooms. And collected for a future project. Ah, got you, Seamus. Well, Seamus, I won't need all this. So once I'm done, I've got some spare here. I've got lots of pale leaves. And then I'll likely not need all this. In regards to my build, I've only got that room to do here, like the hotel lobby. I've got that one to do. I've got this one to do, which already has a little bit of most of the walls done. So that's in there. We've got the garden to make, which is going to be orange acacia tree. And I think that's pretty much everything. Thank you very much for the follows. That's 2 follows on TikTok tonight. Let's go. Hey, Wrecked. Sup? And yeah, and then I don't know what I'm going to do in here. No idea. No idea what I'm going to do in there. Clueless. So I actually don't have much left. So once I've got some left, you can just take them all, man. I could use any extra leaves you have as well. No, absolutely. Yeah, once I'm finished, I don't think I'm going to need many. Once I've kind of wrapped up this base, you can pretty much have any materials that you want. Because once I'm done with this base, I don't think I'll be back on Wilderness for quite a while unless it's like project or community-based stuff. So yeah, you can absolutely have some stuff things. The old Iron Brew ads were perfect. Oh, they were. There's so many really good adverts from like back in the day. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The Iron Brew ones were particularly genius. Even now, a lot of the Iron Brew ones, I know there's a lot of my non-Scottish audience will be like, what on earth is this guy talking about? But if you guys Google famous Scottish Iron Brew adverts, like there's just so many. And they're ridiculous. They're the absolute most ridiculous thing ever. Hi, bro. Just say hi, Albab, and then Kesho. Hello. Lost Chunks. Hi. How's it going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How's things? Yeah, not bad. Thanks very much. Yeah, doing all right. Doing all right. It's a Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, and I'm resource gathering. I mean, I can't say this is the most exciting thing to do on a Wednesday, but it's the only time I've got to play Minecraft. So we're just getting some mushroom stems, and then we're going to be getting onto our building today. And yeah, I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. Had definitely a much more relaxed day today. I think work was pretty chill today. I think we got quite a lot done. A bit of a productive day at work. And family's been pretty chill, I think. I've just realised I've been using a fortune axe instead of a silk touch pickaxe. I was distracted. Oh well. Well done, me. And no one noticed. I've never said anything. No one would notice. I'm from just north of Edinburgh. If you have a look at a map of Scotland, look for Edinburgh. I am about 20 minutes north of Edinburgh, give or take bridge traffic. But I'm from Scotland. Scotland! Oh, you're from Newcastle. Oh, quality, man. I know, a million mile, about 3 hours away. Not too far away. Nice. Oh, Blythe. I know where you're at. I used to race like mini motos and stuff like that when I was a kid, and like go-kart and stuff like that. So I used to go to Newcastle a fair bit to like Warden, Law, and Teesside. Used to go down to Newcastle a fair bit actually. There's occasionally I used to go down for basketball. We used to play the Newcastle Eagles in friendlies at the start of the year sometimes. Aye, nice one, man. Oh well, come on in. Aye, we're just up the road. Just up the road, mate. Lucas, what is the game you play? The game I play is the mining and crafting game called Minecraft. This is currently the game that I predominantly play on stream at the moment. However, we will be playing a few different mod packs at this turn of the year, starting from January, doing a little bit more different sort of different short form content. We're currently playing on my community SMP server. There's quite a few of us on this server actually, from like different content creators. There's about 7 content creators on here, and their communities and extended communities. And yeah, we're just currently doing a little bit of resourcing. I need some mushroom stem. unfortunately. So that's what we're kind of gathering today. I have no idea what that guy's saying. Waves from Aberdeen. Waves from Aturu. Waves from Aberdeen. Aberdeen's a fair drive to Newcastle. Like that's a fair way to go. Get my auto clicker out. I'm gonna spam her. Yeah. Hey, Chunks, appreciate it. I was like, with a name like Lost Chunks, it just reminds me of like Minecraft. I thought you were gonna get like an auto clicker to like automatically mine chunks in Minecraft as well. Super, super helpful, dude. Right now I have about 25 shulkers of various wood types and another 30 leaves from my elven tree city. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a massive project. Yeah, I don't really have any immediate plans for any big projects after this one. The things that I've got lined up are obviously my hardcore world, but that's going to be turned into like a more of a very different series. I want to try and animate that and edit that a little bit different to what I've done in the past. I really don't have any big projects lined up for 2026 just yet. Bro, did you like joke? Bro did not understand joke. That's a polite way of putting it. Earl, I dive. I dive. It's like 4 or 5 shulkers of logs per tree. Very large trees. Oh goodness. You're going full out with the big ass trees. So how many outer teeth do elephants have? Outer teeth? Like none? I mean, their tusks are not teeth. No idea, dude. Play MC Fleet server, bro. What on earth is MC Fleet server, bro? What on earth is that? I mean, yeah, I'm on Chunks. I'm on Twitch as my main platform. But yeah, I have been streaming on YouTube a little bit more frequently recently. Just to try and help with the YouTube partner program watch hours and stuff. So yeah, we're on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. We're on all the places tonight. And it seems to be going alright. Seems to be getting there slowly. Oh hey Rep, welcome on in. Evening, how's the Rep getting on? How's your Wednesday? Quite a lovely day. I'm so confused. It's an Indian server. Ah, I've had so many Indian people come into my chat today. MC Fleet is an Indian server, very famous. Never heard of it before. Amazing as always. Nice Rep. Nice. Glad to hear it. Yeah, good. I was saying to the guys earlier, actually, I've had a good work day today. The people that I was working for were actually listening to me, which was great. It's very rare that they actually listen, but I was just kind of telling them a bit like, you know, a lot of things that's kind of going on and sort of the... Because I've been doing my job a very, very long time, and the person I'm doing work for has known me a long time, but I've only recently just came back to them as an employee of the business I've came back to, so she knows me for a long time. And I was just trying to explain to her like what my concerns are for the project and best practices and a lot of like lessons learned. And yeah, they were really positive and really enthusiastic. Like, that's great. You know, we need to plan a session in so we know better for next time. So for phase 2, it's a little bit more streamlined. It's more cost effective. I'm like, yes, all the stuff and the things. So it's been really, it's got a really positive day with them. And you know, home life's been pretty quiet today, which is great because everyone likes an easy life. So today has been relatively quiet. So it's nice. YouTube better than TikTok. I think I'm skewed, Lost Chunks. I'm a very skewed individual when it comes to my opinions on YouTube. And a lot of people won't like my opinions of what I have to say on YouTube. Without getting banned on YouTube, sorry YouTube, I do love you dearly. Hi Brandon. Hi everyone, hi Bo. Is your job mainly freelance? No, not anymore. I'm a full-time employee. I was freelance for 12, 13 years. Left to go to the business in Aberdeen full-time for 2 years, And just there in September, I went back to the girl that I was doing contracting for as a full-time employee. So I am back doing full-time for the old person I did contracting for. So I'm actually picking up a lot of my old customers, and I'm picking them up again, which is really nice. Job. Hi, Cynther. Hello. So yes, I've been picking up a lot of old customers and getting them back. And that's one of the first one I'm working on now is Henry Ford was slain by their own fear. So I've been kind of back full time with the client or customer that I used to do work for in the past, and they're a Microsoft 365 service provider. So I'm working with them now as a full time sort of lead training manager and lead consultant, and I quite like it. I mean, the customers can be somewhat awkward sometimes, especially the older generation ones, but yeah, it's not too bad. Anyways, I was going to come full circle for Lost Chunks. How much do you get from these live streaming? How much? I mean, in regards to viewership chunks or like actual cash monies? If you're talking about how much do I money, hee haw. I barely make anything from. I think in TikTok I make about, I don't know. If you look back of all the gifts I've had on TikTok, I think I've maybe made £26 on TikTok in about a year. YouTube, nothing, because I'm not in the YouTube partner program, so I make nothing from live streaming on YouTube. And then Twitch, passive. Like, I don't know, it can be anywhere from like 20 quid to like 120 quid for like ad revenue and subs and bits, but it depends what I'm doing, what events are on, how generous people are, what the time of year is. But I don't do this full time chunks. I just do this for a bit of fun. So but yeah, I don't really make anything, pal. I mean, I don't do that. I just do it as a hobby. Then you gotta go though. No worries, chunks. Catch you later. It's a good question though. Yeah, live streaming doesn't make a lot of money for me. I'm not a popular influencer. And I'm also not as good looking, so, you know, I struggle. Oh, I thought you were making dandy stews. I mean, it could be. I need all the mushroom stem. So I've only got like 2 stacks of the mushroom stems, Katie. So I'm trying to gather some resources for my next build. But unfortunately, I have to chop down a few mushrooms, sadly. And I don't have like a mushroom farm to just kind of go gather this stuff. So a lot of what I'm doing, Kitty, is by hand, sadly. Fake SpongeBob. Oh, you were here the other day. I recognize that name. Hello. Well, it might not be you, but I recognize the name. Did you ban any word on chat? Not yet. We don't really stream on YouTube all that much to have a requirement to ban words just yet, but we will. You're a beautiful man. Oh, thanks, Aturu. I certainly am not. If I were to be more attractive, I would definitely have all the subscribers in the world, right? See, Brandon knows Tree's a jobby. He's a jobby. Thanks, Brandon. Love you. Love you, Brandon. Miss you. Added the bundles. That's my non-combat food. Oh, smart. Yeah, I haven't really used them. I've used bundles a few times, actually, since they came out. They've been really handy in, like, early game exploring. So, yeah, I actually kind of agree with you. They're really, really good. But I don't really... Okay, just checking. Meow. Oh, fine, Aturaroo. Hang on, wait, Atura, I've got a noise for this. Just testing. Decked out. That'll be it. Bro, can you do something? Can you eat a potato? I don't think I even have any potatoes in my house, friend. You can put 21 Dandel stews worth of mats into a single bundle like that. Yeah, and it certainly would save a lot of space in your inventory too if you use them too. You carry bunches of them with you. Very clever. You read comments on YouTube. I try to, fake SpongeBob. I'm having conversation between like TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, and I try and circle my way around them all. So I've got KT asking a few questions and talking about things on TikTok, and then I spin back around and I'll get into like my Twitch chat, and then I'll go back around and go into my YouTube chat. So I try and go through them all as best I can. Yeah. Love you too, Brandon. Yeah, back at the streams. Yeah, I don't keep any of the money. It's a good point, Aturu. I normally put a lot of the money I make from Twitch back into the giveaways. So every month we do the £30 gift card. That we do that. And then there's the cost that I put into the OneDrive for my storage for all my stream stuff. So that's all separate. So I can store all my graphics, my files, my YouTube videos and stuff like that. And there's other little tiny little costs like the music that I do. There's the clipping software that I have. And there's not really that much. And then it's something I make over the top of that. It's just a little bit of disposable income to put to like just little things. So for example, I had to order myself a new set of headphones for streaming. So I had to spend like 20 quid on these, and I've been putting money away as well. So I've not spent any Patreon money that I've made on Patreon since last year. And all my Patreon money that I get goes straight back into the big giveaway that we do at the end of the year. So whatever's in my Patreon at the end of the year, yeah, I just keep it and give away at the end of the year. I don't keep it for myself. There's no need to. Ooh, what's your thoughts on the copper tools and armor? What's my thoughts? Copper tools and armor. I don't know, Katie. It's a really, really good question. I love your question because I have thought about this, and when they announced it, I also considered it. I was like, I wonder what my take is on it. I wonder where I stand with the copper, because normally in an early game Minecraft, you can make an iron farm within like, I don't know, an hour of playing the game and sort of slow survival. Karen? So you can make an iron farm pretty quickly. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. Pretty quickly. So for the need to make copper tools and armor, I don't know how much value they have. I think that's where I'm not sure is the answer. I think it's really handy depending on your playstyle. So I think if you're not that competent with making farms and you can't get a lot of iron early and you don't want to go to caves, you could get a lot of copper super fast and protect yourself to a certain level or a certain degree. So I think it depends on playstyle. I think for me, I don't think it's too impactful for my playstyle, but that doesn't certainly disregard how copper could be valuable to somebody else, though, who maybe doesn't like to go cave in, doesn't like to go and make farms and do villagers and make breeders and all this type of stuff. It might not interest them. So I think there's value in them, but I'm not sure. My thoughts are, yeah, cool. That's my thoughts, but it's not really that impact. The one thing I enjoy about the Copper Age update specifically is the copper aging process for the copper gates, the copper lanterns, the copper rods having the full oxidizations, the copper chests for, like, I'm a builder, so all those blocks I love. All those I love. Can you say Alvida for me in the memory of me? There you go. Did it. The copper's pretty though. Yeah, I agree. The copper's actually pretty. I would agree. I do like the copper stuff. First run, it's kind of refreshing for now at least. Yeah, I think that's it, Katie. I think it's a refreshing in a different aspect and a different angle to play the game. So yeah, I think I agree. How is thy tree? Tree's doing all right. It's doing all right. There's been a lot going on, Brandon, to be honest, mate. As a friend to a friend, there's been a lot going on recently, but things have been a bit quieter recently today, so we'll take today as a win. Ow. God, I thought I was stuck there for a second. So it's good. Right, I'm ready to start building now. A little bit behind where we're meant to be, but I've managed to get a little bit more wood. Thank you from Seamus. We managed to get more pale oak, so we're absolutely plain sailing now. So we should be good with the pale. We've got a lot more mushroom stem. We've got more mushroom... You monster. That is far... I'm going to have to change the audio level on that. That's going to scare the bloody life out of me, that thing. Balls, these cookies have ginger, nutmeg, and cinnamon in them. My stomach's gonna go and playing. Oh no! Hi, Suto. Who was the first one? Tururu with the first one, then Suto with the spiders. Nah, I appreciate Seamus. Thanks, pal. Yeah, fresh run though, Katie. What did you do, Katie? Did you do like a survival? Are you more into your hardcore? That's not. See, the bats are okay. I can handle the bats. I can handle the bats. I don't have any diorite left. Ugh, bugger. Okay, we need those ones. Take that one. Take that one. I'll take the hoppers and the cauldrons. Take that one. Nope. 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 Maybe? And yeah, I'll take that one. Can't you buy it? Oh, the diorite. I actually don't think there's a diorite shop on the server. I think there used to be a person, I don't know who they were, I can't remember. I'm almost sure there was someone that had like a mining shop on the server, but as far as I know, I don't think there's an economy system, because I went over actually to have a look at the Pale Oak, but the Pale Oak's all completely sold out, so that's why I'm really grateful for Seamus bringing stuff over. But as far as I know, in the shopping district here, oh goodness gracious me, you can't see it because of this. I don't think there's a diorite shop. I mean, there might be, but as far as I know, there isn't. Let's go to the mines. The mines. I think Karen's okay. I don't know what Rudy's up to. Let's go see if we can grab some diorite really fast. I think I've cleared out this entire bloody cave. There's little bits left, but oh, there's a little bit here. Oh, hello, bat. It's not often I do resource gathering on stream. This is weird. I normally hate doing this on stream. Yeah, I need to really get into the Copper Age update. I think I'm going to update my hardcore world over the weekend. I don't think I've got anything planned for this weekend. So I think my plan is to update, get this build done today, or this week, sorry. We're going to do there's 2 Halloween events I'm going to be taking part in over next week's streams. And then after that, we should basically be on our hardcore world playing the Copper Age update on my hardcore and just kind of updating it. That's kind of the plan. Well, I hope so anyway. And then that's for KT, I'll probably get a little bit of using that as well. I mean, there was a follow on Twitch. I completely kind of missed it. I don't know. No, I did see it. I just didn't acknowledge it because I was talking, I think. I think I went to the follow. There's someone came in with a follow there on Twitch. Thank you so much. I will not call you out just in case you wish to remain somewhat anonymous. But I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Hope you have a lovely day. Yeah, I don't think I can buy it, Eve. I don't think there's a store. If someone did own or has diorite in a store, I would probably buy it. After completing the Blazing Caves. Oh, really, a tour? Yeah, so there's like the 1.21.10 I think we're at now. I think there's quite a few updates, and it won't be long before the next drops out for winter. I think that I expect us to be seeing that pretty soon, to be fair. I think the snapshot with the what do you call them? Spears are already in snapshot, so it won't be long before that hits our It's the reversion. So I want to try and get the Copper Age update in and playing that the first week in November. And then moving on to the next stage of my build in my hardcore world. Because we're pretty much good to move on to the next zone, I think, or the next area. Because we finished off the silo and the farmhouse. We just have to put an interior to it and then put all the food and stuff in it and move that into there. Move the villagers across, the 2 farmers, move them into their farmer house using the ghast. And then we should be pretty much good to go. How much have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll do. We don't need more than that for today, I don't think. If we need more, we'll just come back down and we'll grab some more. Lack of motivation at the moment. See, I'm somewhat like that. I don't really have any Minecraft goals at the moment. I've got content creation goals, which are maybe a little bit different. I've got things in content I want to start making for Minecraft and for my Twitch and my TikTok and stuff like that. I've got content ideas. I don't think I necessarily have like big build aspirations and motivation for big builds in my Minecraft after I do this one. But I do have aspirations for like making different types of content. You do really need to find a job. Well, there is that. Just Turu, well, just full-time content creator. I wondered, I didn't know if you had to chase him or what was going on. Okay, that's fine. You used the one toilet, that's why I chased them. I wish, Aturu. Never say never. I mean, you know enough people in the community to support you and get you started and kind of get your foot in the door to the whole content creation thing. Can't rule it out. Can't rule it out. Nah, I wish I could do this full time. I just miles off of it. Like I said that to Karen, like she's like see, we were talking about like careers and stuff we want to do next in life and stuff like that. And like I haven't done my job a very long time now, but I think as I've got not older, but like as I've kind of when I went from like my 20s to my early 30s to now like kind of cranking it in my 40s almost, I think my priorities have kind of changed a little bit. I'd love to be able to do like content creation of some form or some sort of creative media thing. Karen's chasing our pug George about the living room with a big fake spider for Halloween. Nice community. Yeah, it really is. To be practical. Yeah, there is that. There is that. It'd be nice. I mean, it would be something to do in your spare time till you find something, and it could be a potential like, sort of avenue for it. But yeah, I'd love to do some form of content creation full time. I think it'd be really great fun, but I don't know. My circumstances are somewhat different. I couldn't just say one day, right, I'm going to try it. I just don't have that luxury, sadly. Cohen! Sadly, Cohen. Yo to you too. Right. Bone and mushrooms. Let's get all these in. So this is why I stopped, because I had no mushroom. There's been a few people in the YouTube tonight, Cohen. It's just normally pretty quiet on YouTube. YouTube's not normally my busiest stream. I haven't quite cracked the YouTube algorithms for live streaming. It's a very obscure place to live stream compared to like Twitch and stuff like that. So welcome on in, though. Hope you're well. Hope you're on a lovely day. Thanks everyone who came in the back as well. Wit. God, there's a lot of letters and not enough spaces in there. Hello, welcome in, Whit. I'm gonna go with Whit. What is equal? If you've lost me. Is equal I. I'm not sure what you mean, man. Not sure what you mean. Sorry, I'm from Indonesia. I speak English. Oh, no, you're all good. I speak English to Google. Oh, goodness gracious me. Well, regardless, welcome, welcome, welcome. We've had a lot of like people from like Asia and India kind of coming in today. It's been weird. Normally, like I'm like, oh, obviously I'm English British spoken, and I think my region's set to UK for YouTube, so it's very unusual to get so many people non-UK. It's very cool. From Indonesia, got a few friends from Indonesia. Met them through American football and stuff. Speaking Scottish. I'm speaking Scottish. I am speaking Scottish, to be fair. The Scottish runs true. The Scottish. Some of us have apparent sleep schedules. Yeah, there is that. There is that. What is a sleep schedule? Oh, the Minecraft streamers community. God, yeah. It is. I mean, I think for the most part, the Minecraft content creation community, I think it's honestly split in my opinion. I think there's probably 3 categories to the Minecraft streaming community. I think for Minecraft, I think it's split very much. PvP, no, not PvP, but PvP, PvE, like mini game, MCC Island, that type of thing. There's a very niche space for that. And then you've got like the middle ground, cozy gamer, crafter, and that could be like redstone people, survivalist, creative, like just play the game as it is traditionally, in a sense. And then on the far right hand side, you've got all the people that play like the extreme mod packs and stuff, and they're somewhat, the age range is very varied, but I think the middle one is quite broad age range. The MCC Island stuff is very aimed at like a younger audience, and the mod pack is like kind of again varied as well. So it's kind of like a very wavy sort of like community, and you'll find a lot of different people from the age groups and different sort of like locations, and I think there's a lot of younger audience take a lot of interest in the parkour, environment PvP stuff, PvE. But they're sort of generic stuff. Hey, it's Jaws. Hey, Jaws. Or Jaws. Jaws. Hello. Welcome. Loads of different people. Hardcore PvP. Hey, Salty. Hardcore PvP. Imagine that. Imagine playing in like a proper hardcore PvP server where people can literally yeet each other. Bed Wars. See, Smith? That's what I'm saying. It's just like Bed Wars type of like things, and there's a huge community for like that type of game style and play style. Absolutely is a place for that in the world, and I think that's where like that's a much younger audience maybe than maybe some of the others. So there is a like that's what I'm saying. You'll find an audience of people somewhere in the spectrum of the whole thing's Minecraft, whether that's traditional, modded, like Bed Warsy, like mini game sort of thing, and then there's the others like there's like a whole section over to the side for all the popular influencers. We'll keep them out of the way. They're completely different humans to the rest of us. It's an interesting community. I think it's really good. I've never really had any problems in the Minecraft space at all. There is a reason why I don't stream Call of Duty anymore and all those types of games. I used to, but I don't anymore. Jimbo hates it, but there is a reason why I don't stream those games. It's very toxic. Where I find Minecraft, I've actually found a lot more like-minded people in the Minecraft community than I ever thought imaginable, which has been pretty sweet. Hi everyone, how are you? Asia, hello. Would that be because it makes Tree sweary? Well, maybe. Oh, they're talking to people that make me swear at Call of Duty. There's Brandon going on a lurk. Hi, Brandon. Nah, I just find it really toxic, and I've always said I would play Call of Duty on stream, but I would love to have a team of other content creators to play along with. I couldn't play with my mates on stream playing Call of Duty. I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. And I don't think they understand why. You don't make me swear, Brandon, because you're pretty competent in the game. But yeah, I couldn't play those types of Call of Duty and stuff on stream. It would have to be solo. It would have to be for fun. And I'd have to try and not take it too seriously. But I don't really have... I never really enjoyed playing Call of Duty by myself. It was always a team thing. And I'm trying to keep that content separate too, because a lot of my fondest memories, I don't want to have to play Call of Duty for content. I don't really want to. I play Call of Duty in my own free time just because like I enjoy playing the game. And I wouldn't want it to turn into stream. I don't really play much Minecraft, really, when I'm not streaming. Not really at all. Which people might find a bit weird, but yeah, I don't really play much Minecraft outside of stream. Like, I was on late last night. I think Cool Teacher was on last night. And said hello, but I don't really spend much time on here. Like, I skate from work to come play here. Wait, who plays COD for fun? Who plays COD for fun? I tried to play COD for fun. But it's not fun when you're playing with, like, teammates who are completely incompetent. Right, Brandon? Right, Brandon? Where and me, I'm from France, and not need use Google Translate because I learn speak English. Oh, bonjour. Ça va? That's all you're getting. I don't speak any French. I am very poor when it comes to my French speaking talents. I know little words, but that's about it. Hi, Bandit. I know you're on about. Hey, Tree, how's it going? I have returned. Bad Moon, you have returned. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Minecraft is about community. Yeah. FPSs tend to make people competitive sometimes. I'm not much of a nice way. Exactly. I'm very much of that as well. Tu comprende le François. See, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to get my Google on. Yeah, I don't do a lot of the Minecraft PvP stuff. It doesn't really interest me. Although I am okay at it.
I saw a squirrel.
I saw a squirrel.
He was doing like this.
Yeah, I don't often play. I like the PvP stuff, but I don't much have a desire to do it on stream. Maybe one day. We did do the Twitch Rivals Minecraft stuff, which was fun, and that was all PvP. It's good though. They are the best players. You're teasing me, Brandon. They are the best players. If you hold your breath again. Why are we holding our breath? Because of the song. Oh, got you. Are we back at the start again in my playlist? Are we back at the start? I'm not even recording. Nah, it's fine. I don't need to record it. No, do I? I'll record it. Screw it. Just in case I decide to make content from this little bit, I will record it. Just in case. I just remember it from other time. Yeah. A lot of these sort of old Nintendo like songs are absolute bangers though. Like they're basically a massive reminder of our childhoods and a lot of the games used to play. And that's why I quite like listening to this playlist, because like it just really just hit me hard about like back when I was a kid, like playing a lot of games. Yeah, I appreciate you coming on in with if you want to learn some English, I mean, there's definitely an interesting way for it to be me. I'm Scottish, and my accent is, well, interesting at best. To be wanting to learn from someone of this location in the world. I mean, I'm not too broad like Scottish, so I'm not too bad, I guess, in a sense. But oh no, that has to be blocked out because that is actually into a bedroom. Don't have to look in the bedrooms, eh? What are you saying? I can't understand you. Unbelievable, Brandon. You understand everything I say with your crazy accent that you have. Oh, we died and once their brother would help me. Ah. Yeah, a lot of these games were just brilliant, man. We were actually talking about Pokemon Red, Yellow, Blue, Gold, and Silver earlier. Kind of! Tree! What's up, dude? Oops. Infernal Wolf. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Fit you talking about could be worse. Can he speak Doric? Guess what I'm playing? Ooh, what's Kendall playing? Kendall is playing Fortnite. I have no idea, dude. No idea, man. Nope. PTC Darts Championship 2005 on the PlayStation 2. Pokemon. Oh yeah, because the new Pokemon game came out. Nah, I didn't get it, Brandon. I seen all the people reviewing the game, and I was just like, nope, not gonna do it. Not doing it to myself. I seen everyone commenting on it, like literally how like the graphics and stuff are, and I'm just like, I am not paying that amount of money for a new like Pokemon game. My aspirations for a brand new Pokemon game are literally like, imagine like Monster Hunters or Final Fantasy, the graphics of those games, but Pokemon. Like that's what I want. Why are pirates such big cheaters at card games? Mr. Billy Bong, I do not know. Why are pirates such big cheaters at card games? Because they are. I got you, Alice. I'll get the R bit for you. Don't worry. I got you, bro. Hey, man. So, Pal World? Looks like Fan 5 maybe. Yeah, so something like that. But I definitely think that Pokemon, if they want to get my sale again, they have to be pushing. They have to start pushing to do something different because the graphics have been the same for like Duffman. Duffman. Hi, Jimbo. Hello, Jimbo. Yeah, I would never invest my money back into a Pokemon game ever again. Until they start to actually like reinvent the game a little bit better. Just being to the range. Ooh, oh, you said you were going to go to the range to work on a few things. But so I'm playing Apex Legends. Oh, I've not played Apex in ages. I actually got really into Apex for a while, but kind of went away from it. But they really have to start reinventing the game a little bit and putting some effort in because it's literally the same game every single year. Like playing NBA 2K, they know they're going to like sell out the game every single year, and it just looks like they put little to no effort into their game, and it's just like, I am not spending like 70, 80 quid on a game now for it to just to be the same stuff, just rinsed and repeated. Like, change the graphics, really push out like and innovate. It's so annoying. So yeah, I won't probably buy another Pokemon game for any time in the future unless they really change. But it's like old man's like tree speaking now. Have you seen the Starmie Mega? What? Oh, the Starmie Mega. Yeah, it like walks like a human, doesn't it? I'm sure I have seen it, Brandon. Yeah. It's like the Patrick Star. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen all the memes and stuff like that kind of go around. What do you call it? Like TikTok and stuff like that. I see the sort of videos like popping up for it, mate. It's not my cup of tea, man. Honestly, like I didn't mind so much for some games, but some of them I'm just like, put some effort in, eh? Like I love Nintendo. Like it's probably like if it comes to like content creation, it'd be one of the people that I'd like to partner with the most in like in regards to like content creation. It'd be like Nintendo or something. It'd be really, really cool. But at the same time, I'm just like they have to really start to innovate their games now because they're just getting so stale and repetitive. It's why I hate NBA 2K. I love 2K. Like NBA 2K was one of my favorite games I ever played. Like as a kid growing up, I loved it. But it's basically the same game every single year. They push to certain areas like Eurobasket. They've obviously integrated like WNBA. They've tried all sorts of like different formats, but it's just not what it needs to be. It's just the same. I can't do it. Yeah, I'd love to play some games. Yeah, I enjoy Apex, man. I just don't play it enough. It's one of the games where I've always said this though, but one of my favorite things about Fortnite and Apex, specifically those two, although there is like meta weapons as such, you know, it's not like Call of Duty where you have to have a meta loadout to be competitive. I hate that. It's one of my biggest pet peeves with Call of Duty. Is if you're not running the meta, I'm like, oh, just get out my face, man. I just want to be able to pick up ground loot guns. and just turn the game on and just play. And Apex Legends is a bit like that. You've got to have awareness of what guns to pick up, but Dempsey! But yeah, you need to have an awareness, but you don't necessarily have to make a loadout. Yeah, I enjoyed Apex. Where's Dempsey? Said Craig Dempsey shared the live and it put a little fart in my ears. Yeah, I liked Apex. I just didn't really have the time to be able to put the necessary effort into it. How's Mr. Dempsey doing? Mr. Dempsey, you just missed Alex. Alex was on a wee minute ago. He's giving us a good old dad joke as always. Used to love it. Yeah, it's good. It's a good game. There's a fair few games like that that are pretty solid.
Respect my authority.
That is so loud, Dempsey. It's not fun. Hi, Dempsey. Definitely cause a standalone game that you buy and it incentivizes that. Fortnite are online only, and that relies on skins and content, leaving the meta guns in the event places. Yeah, I think that's my only personal pet peeve. With Call of Duty is literally just meta. That's my only pet. My only pet peeve with playing Call of Duty Warzone is having to run the meta. If that just buggered off out the game, and I gave me like a ground loot only game, I'm gonna run around and desert you. Hi, Dempsey. If you could just give me a Call of Duty with ground loot only. Sheep's already been used, I think, recently. I'd love a ground loot only Call of Duty Warzone experience. That would be what I would want, because I'm just sick of like people running about like the meta guns and the latest guns. And I'm just like, ugh. Oh, are they not playing? Oh, Dempsey, hang on, mate. Hang on. The sheep not playing? Hang on. I think I've got it now, Dempsey. I think I've got it now. Ding! Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome on in. Try this. Screaming goat. Test. I think they're on a cooldown. I think it should work now. I've just reset it. So it should work now, Dempsey. I forgot that at the start of stream that I didn't have Mix It Up started till after I started streaming. So I didn't refresh Mix It Up after I started. Because I'm a terrible streamer. Solly Poppins! Oh my god, look at the size of that! So is that one of those like gigantified emotes? Oh, look at that. That's very cool. Rossi. He's one of my favourite motorcyclists growing up as a kid. Hi, Rossi. Welcome on in. Appreciate you joining us tonight. It's back! Welcome back, Chunks. We're actually building now, Chunks. We're actually doing the stuff and the things in the Minecraft world. We're actually placing the blocks. Yeah, so that's cool, man. Appreciate you doing the gigantifying. Was it? It's a certain amount of bits to do that, isn't it? I think it's bits that you've got to use to gigantify your emotes. Let's have my tea. Oh, Chunks, you've got to tell us now, though. What is a Northern Englishman or woman or person having for their dinner of the night? What are you saying? What are you building? We are building. Currently, we're in the mega base right hand side. Minced tacos, yes, love it. Had macaroni cheese tonight. I had a very limited dinner tonight. It was lovely. We're building the interiors, Rossi. At the moment, will Creeper Tree summon a creeper? It does summon a creeper. Not in the game though. But it does summon a creeper on my screen that jump scares me every single goddamn time. So we're currently over here in this little hallway here. We're just making the reception desk for the hotel area. So you'll come down here and there's 3 hotel rooms that people can come over on the server and come hang out if they want to. I haven't got enough blocks for this. So we're just making a little hotel space for friends to come over. See, if you get the timing right, you don't just catch me out with the creeper explosion. You'll catch other people who are watching it as well. This is Wilderness SMP Chunks. This is Wilderness SMP. It's a community-based SMP with a lot of other like content creators on it, and it's basically the content creators up here, and then members of their communities on here as well. So there's like 9 content creators and like 55, 60 plus people that are on the whitelist for the server. It's not public because that would just be mental. It's a combination of Twitch channel points and being over the age of 18. And being like a known member of the community. But yeah, we have it kind of somewhat restricted, but open enough that people can come and hang out if they want. What is behind here? My music's just stopped, interestingly. Let me press play. What else am I wanting to play next on the music side of things? Have we got any other music I can pop on? I do have one of the Minecraft lo-fi ones, actually. I actually can't remember if YouTube, if I put on... I don't think because I'm streaming on YouTube, I can't put music on, I don't think, because it gets really, really hissy. Hissy, I said. I almost thought I said pissy there for a second. Hissy. Seems cool. Thanks, Rossi. I appreciate it. You going to play? No, apparently it's not wanting to play. Oh no, it is played. There we go. Lovely stuff. I need to go up a little bit. So yeah, so it's more of a community-based server, but we it's for the community. It's not for people who are just, you know, want to join public SMPs, because it's not really... I mean, public SMPs are fine and all, but I don't understand why people join them, because they're really dodgy. You never know who's going to be on them, especially as a content creator. Like, I have a real... Like, I don't ever join, like, public SMPs. I just think they're too... in regards to, like, the chats and stuff like that, it's just too much of a risk as a content creator. So I don't really join anything like that. But we've got a little bit of a space where that basically allows people to come and hang out with the streamers and come play. And then we do, like, there's stream weekends and little build events and stuff. There's, like, these hardcore PvP sort of nights that we do. Oh, there's Luna. So yeah. They're on TikTok, unfortunately, Luna, so that little message is not going to pop up for people on the TikToks. But thank you very much for the exclamation mark wilderness. Okay. Hi, Flea. Evening, Mr. Tree. Hope you're keeping well, my dude. I'm alright. I'm alright. Just currently finishing up my base, my friend. But more importantly, though, Mr. Flea, how are you, though? You're here. You're alerting. How's things, friend? Hope you're alright. Had a whole gang of people in tonight. How's Luna? Luna, you feeling any better? I know you're feeling a little bit meh the other day. Hope you're feeling slightly better today. And then the last room's round the back. Woo! Pop a couple torches in here. You learned some amazing news today. Oh, interesting. Learning news. We all like good news. The green sea turtle is no longer considered endangered. Hey, there we go. If anyone doesn't know, turtles are my favorite animal. I really want to buy a turtle. I have said this to Karen many times. I would very much like a turtle. Call it because I'm feeling super nauseous. Yeah, because you were playing your haunted scary mod pack with Moon today, weren't you not? Sure, I saw you on the plethoras of internet stuff and things. And down a wee bit early. Yeah. I hope you feel better soon, though. Hopefully it clears up. Don't like a little bit of the bleh. Well, that's really interesting. The green sea turtle is no longer considered endangered. Well, that's exciting. I wonder, obviously, I guess that is because somebody in the world of the stuff and the things is investing in or repopulating the sea turtle peoples. Once classified as endangered on the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species, green turtle status was recently downgraded to least concern. Green sea turtles are bouncing back thanks to the decades of sustained conservation action. The International Union of Conservation of Nature, UNC, announced earlier this month. Hey, there we go. Hey, we like good news. We like the good news. Well, that's pretty cool. I think I Mr. C's, but he was the same. Oh, no. Mr. C's passed on his bugs. That's all the kissing and hugging and touching. Disgusting. Luna was kissing Mr. Cupcake. In a world of really crappy news. Good news is always welcome. You're absolutely right. We all need a little bit of good news these days, Mr. Flea. We all need a little bit of good news. I concur and I agree. Especially the week we've had. I'll take any good news these days. Why did I put all the wood in here? I don't know. The wood doesn't live in here. The wood lives in this one. Leatherbacks are still struggling though. Yeah, I do like the leatherback ones. I've seen a few of them in like the zoos and stuff. They're really nice. Luna, spin 3 times, tap your head, take a cootie shot. You'll be good. I won't make the first spin. Oh no, Luna's gonna fall. No, first spin, floored. Lost there. Bless. Oh well, look after yourself, Luna. With any like the is and the is. To be kind to ourselves and look after ourselves. So hopefully get a nice wee early night. Henry had an interesting death earlier, Luna. What did Henry have a death? Henry Ford had a death where it said Henry was slain by their own fear. Earlier, just FYI. So we need to put out a little HR message to Cool Teacher to go look after Henry, because apparently Henry died to his own fear. Can't be good. Can't be good. We hope Henry is okay. I think he was testing the wee decked out thing tonight. So he was otherwise engaged with his own fear levels apparently. Alright, they all go in there. What we got? Smooth quartz, calcite, mushroom down here. You guys up there. Alright, and the mushroom... No, calcite. Where the heck is the calcite? I'm sure I just saw that. The quartz is this one. Right, banging. Right, pop all these in. Some paintings? Paintings is wool. Is paintings wool? I'm sure painting is wool. Painting is wool. Yeah, it is wool. I ain't got no wool. I ain't got no wool. Snuffles Luna from a distance. Yeah, Luna needs all the cuddle snuggles. Cuddle snuggles, a box of tissues, a wee blanket, a wee cup of hot chocolate, and cuddles from Mr. Cupcake. That's what she needs. How's your pack going, Luna? It's a Halloween one, isn't it? I'm sure you said it's like you said to me the other day. It was like a Halloween pack that you're playing. How is it? Is it spooky? I'm happy Tekken 3 is on PlayStation Plus now. Tekken 3. Is that one of the old ones, Brandon? Tekken, because they're on like Tekken 9 or something now. I'm sure Tekken 3 was like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, I think. Oh god, I'm trying to remember now. Tekken 3. Tekken 1 was PS1. Tekken 2 was PS1. Tekken 3 had to have been PS2. Hang on. I love the Tekken games. Where's my little do for stuff and things? Anyone remember? Tekken 3 console. Tekken 3. It was PS1. Wow. Really? I must have Tekken 3 then. What's it? Thank you very much for the follow. Someone followed. Boop. You deserve to follow. Oh, thank you very much. I mean, I don't deserve anything, but I will take the thank yous. That's so amazing. Thank you so much for following. I must have Tekken 3 for the PS1 because I've got quite a lot. I do have Tekken 3. I've got it behind me. Yeah, Tekken 3 was quality. I had Tekken 1, Tekken 2, Tekken 3. I think Tekken 4 I might even have as well. I think I've got quite a few of them. And I'm pretty sure if I look behind me, I would find the first 3 Tekkens in my box behind me. One of my favourite characters, I remember, was Yoshimitsu, which was like the robot sort of like one with like the lightsaber sword. He was one of my favourite characters to go. I can't remember the other ones, but Yoshimitsu was always my favorite one. I think that's how you say his name. Roger and Alex in that, or is that one with Gon? Oh, I guess, yeah, I don't remember all the characters. It was that long ago. So imagine Minecraft, but all the mobs have the ability and knowledge you have, and they're mutant version 2, and creepers can. Luna, that sounds horrific of a mod pack. I mean, to be fair, if you imagine Minecraft, but all the mods have the ability and knowledge you have, I mean, that'd be a pretty good fun game because they'd be all stupid. They'd be good builders. I mean, all the mods would be good builders, but my ability and knowledge would be lacking. Speaking of games from the past, I really wish they would make the new Time Crisis with a working light gun. Oh my goodness me, imagine. I'd imagine they could do that on like Nintendo or something, couldn't they? Because they've got, obviously with Nintendo Switch, they've got a lot of these sort of like integrated sort of like wireless things. Wireless things. That sounded like an absolute freaking doofus. The wireless things. Item frames. What other stuff and things can we add? I don't really have a lot of stuff and things. I do. Oh, there they are. There they are. When it comes to old games, I find them on GOG for the most part. What's GOG? Or the plentiful sites for old games? I was playing CIV the other day. Civ? Is that Civilization? I'm going to guess that's what it is. Law or Harangue is who I got in Tekken. Oh, I know who you're on it. Law, I remember that one. Potentially they'll let guns use the TV. Oh, yeah, they could work maybe. But you had to do it one of the old ones, yeah. Fantastic Sherlock Fox and Dell. Hey guys, thank you very much for the raid. Happy Wednesdays, Dell. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome, Raiders. It is welcome. Thank you very much for coming in with the raid this fine evening. It is lovely to see you. How's things? How was your stream today? What were you guys all up to? We were just talking about old video games and stuff like that. We were talking about Tekken from back in the day. And I might go find it actually in a wee minute. I'm sure I have a Tekken 3 behind me, like the original one. Oh, Melly's here. Hi, Melly. Did Melly do that little announcement thing? Welcome in, readers. If you look for a free and easy way to... Melly sometimes turns up and she does these things on my channel that I didn't even know were possible. Apparently, Melly did an announcement. Thanks, Melly. There's a few more chat friends. Woo woo! Well, thank you very much. Future Cop LAPD. Luna, was that the one where they had these little like it was like a little like a capsule with like guns and stuff, pew pew, and it had like little legs on it, and it like we used to walk around, like hop up and go around and stuff like that. Is that the one? Future Cop LAPD. Hang on, I'm gonna have to Google this because I am pretty sure I know exactly the game that you're talking about. Future Cop LAPD. I think I know the one you're on about. Yes, it was. It was like the little thing on the top. I have that. I think I have that for PC. Not even PlayStation. I think I've got that game for PC. I used to love that game, and I'm sure they used to. It was like bullets and like rocket launchers and stuff like that, and they used to have like little PvP games with like other players and stuff. I think I vaguely remember that. I don't think I played it on PS1 though. I'm pretty sure I might have played that on PC. Oh my god, you're the first person to know what it is. Yeah, I remember that. Luna, we're of a similar age. We know these things. Yeah, but Dale, how was your stream? What were you doing today? I think you said something. I'm doing okay today, thank you. You did reply. Took a break day on whatever Wednesday to noodle around in No Man's Sky. Is that the new No Man's Sky update, Dell, that just came out today? I'm sure I saw. I want to say that the new No Man's Sky update was called Breaking Out or Breaching Out or something. I'm sure there was a new update came out for No Man's Sky maybe today or something. But back to Minecraft tomorrow. Nice. Well, Del, if you want to post what time you're live tomorrow, please, if any of my guys don't know Del, please go pop them a little follow, go say hi. They are a Minecrafter like ourselves. We've known each other for a wee while now. Typically stream around about the same time-ish. So yeah, so if you're here, you can go check them out. Playing around in Voyagers. Ah, very cool. Yeah, I saw it pop up on. I was one of the sad people who played No Man's Sky from day one. I loved it. I thought it was a great game even when it came out. It got a really bad rep, but I still really enjoyed it. I'm sure I saw on Twitter today that there was a new No Man's Sky update, so I'm going to have to update my game. No Man's Sky. Let's have a little look. I'm sure, what was it called? I'm sure I saw it today. No Man's Sky Breach is what it's called. Out now, free update. Yeah, 6 hours ago. Breach expeditions, space wrecks, prime system exploration, salvage ship parts, survive gas giants, Atlas corvettes, infestions, ghost starships, new base parts, improved shipbuilding, salvaging. And that was out today. I thought I saw that. Yeah. I knew I saw that today. Oh, there was an update coming. I just didn't know if my game picked up there before I went live. Oh. Well, that'd be pretty fun to go check out if you get a chance. I love No Man's Sky. I thought it was a brilliant game. The PvP was fire. Honestly, Luna, I vividly remember playing Future Cop LAPD when I was a kid. I'm honestly 100% convinced I've got that on disc somewhere. What I'll do, Luna, for stream on Friday or on your Discord, I'll see. I'm pretty confident I have that disc lying around somewhere. I think it's in the box behind me. Because I've also got in there Unreal Tournament 3 for the PC. I've got Half-Life 2, and something else, and Future Cop LAPD. I'm sure I've got them on PC edition. I can't play them because I don't have a disc drive, but I love that game as well. I loved it. Good show. We were discussing games at work today. The young lad born 2001 hadn't heard of The Gateway. What? Gateway. The Getaway, was that not a PlayStation 2 or 3 game based around central London? I'm sure that was. Is that not what The Getaway was? Because they'll not even remember Driver. Like, Driver on the PS1 was probably one of the best driving games like ever released. But yeah, they had Driver and Driver 2. And then I remember The Getaway was Central London, and it was a bit like Grand Theft Auto, but it was based in London, and the guy was like a proper London geezer. Crazy Taxi, good shout. UK's GTA, yeah, I remember it. I remember Getaway. I think I've got Getaway behind me. I'm honest 100% sure I've got it. Hang on, I'm going to have to go check now. Let me pause recording. You guys have got me hyped to have a look at this. Hang on, I think I have Getaway. I think I have it. What do we think it was on? Was it PS2? Sorry, let me just move my Sega Mega Drive games out the way. Yeah, Unreal Tournament 3. There you go, Brandon. I've got like the big multi-disc collector edition of it. I love that game. What would it have been on? Flea. A retro stream. I mean, I can do a retro stream, to be fair. Yeah, this will be an old one. The original Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the PS2. I'm trying to find a game, Karen, for Flea. Oh, sorry. Found it. Hang on, I need to go full cam for this for Flea. Hang on, Flea. Let me see if I can. So what are we searching next to show your age? That one, Flea. Has it got the map inside it? Yeah, it does have a map inside, I think. Does it? No, it doesn't have a map inside. There it goes. See? I knew I had that one. Nice tonight. Man, that's an old one, that one. Yeah, we've got to talk about old games. And,
It's not old. People are just too
not
young.
old. People are just too young. Yeah, I'm not going to show them the Sega Mega Drive games because that'll really show my age. Flea said hi.
Hi, Flea.
Yeah, I was looking for another PC game, but I don't know where it would be. I used to have a game called Future Cop LAPD. I don't remember what I did with it or where it is. I don't think it was on PlayStation. I definitely think I had it on PC. Yeah, I don't think I've got it here. Wow. Need for Speed Carbon. Wow. I don't really look at a lot of these. Yeah, I don't know where the LAPD one is. I don't think it's here. Oh no, we were talking about Pokemon earlier. Wolfstein 3D. I think I do have that somewhere actually.
It's so clear.
Is it nice tonight? Oh, I don't need to buy Getaway. Have you got Getaway? I love Need for Speed. Need for Speed Carbon was good. Need for Speed Underground was probably my favorite. I think that is in there actually, to be fair. I just wonder where LAPD is for Luna. I think I have that somewhere.
It's so cool, Rosie.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Right. Woof, 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 woof. Yeah, this is like the original guide. This book is older than some people who watch my streams. This book's from what, 1999? No, 2000. This book's from. And it has all like the original sort of like maps and guides within it and stuff. So if you go to the English part, is it here? Yeah, so it's got like all the original gym leaders and stuff in it. And it tells you like how to play the original Pokemon games. That's a scary thought tree. Yeah, sorry, Flea. Sorry, Flea. Brock's Pokemon, a level 10 Geodude and a level 12 Onix. Yeah, I still got it. Pure City, it tells you about the Route 2. Pidgeot is how to use Pokemon Centers. I try and keep a lot of this stuff. You never know. It's not going to be worth anything, but for me, it certainly holds a lot of like sentimental value. So a lot of like these older games, like I have quite a lot of them, just kind of like dotted around. There you go. But yeah, I'll need to see for Luna if I can find the LAPD Future Cop one. I think I've got that somewhere. I don't know where it is though. There's no price on nostalgia. Well, to be fair though, Flea, there is a price on nostalgia. Let me see if I can find one with a price tag on it. There's one of them, Flea, has got a price tag on it. And every single time I look at it, it makes me sad. Oh, there we go. Streets of Rage, $14.99. There we can see it's a bit small. But they've got, some of them have still got the original price tags on it. Like it's like the original Streets of Rage. This game was from 1991. Hang on. Yeah, 1991. Sega Streets of Rage. 1991. That's how old it is. Look at this. Still have them all. Got loads of them. Still, and my mum and dad just thankfully kept them all in. Like I sometimes we have played them on stream. Like I do have the adapter to play my Sega Mega Drive on stream. There's the SCART to HDMI output, and it just runs through my capture card into my computer. So it is technically, it's 34. That's what I'm saying, Brandon. I've got one that's actually older than that. Hang on, where's the oldest one? One of these games is 1989. I forget what one it is. That's 92. Hang on, is it this one? Oh, that's 1990. Sorry, 1990. Super Hang On. 1990, Brandon. I'm sure one of them is 1989. Oh, Flea, we were talking about the game that has like the light gun. I think that is the game. No, that's 92. 92. No, I don't know what one it is. There's one of them, it's 1989. I can't figure out what one it is, 1990. But remember we were talking about the light gun. I'm sure it's this one. I think you were talking about, there's one like that. And it had each of the different games, you had to use the gun on the CRT TV to then shoot the things. And I'm sure that's one of them there that did that. It's like Menace. I think it was called. Or Menacer or something. I've not played it in years, but I'm sure that's the one that had like the light gun. And you used to point it at the TV. You used to have to shoot all like the different objects and stuff like that. Yeah, I've still got that. If Jimbo Duffman wants to play golf. What is it? US Gold presents World Class Leaderboard Golf. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, this one's from 1992. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. I've kind of kept on to them. I'd like to buy more. There's a few. Where is it? There's a few that are a little bit damaged that I'd like to get new boxes for. Hey Del, I remember using Genesis to play Clax. Oh my god, yes, Golden Axe. Golden Axe, that's the one I don't have. Golden Axe is one that I want. There's another couple games that I want. I can't remember their names though. There's a couple games that I would really like to get for the Sega. Golden Axe is one of them. Golden Axe 2, and what was the other one? There's another one I was looking at on eBay as well. Yeah, Golden Axe was brilliant. What a brilliant game. There's this one as well. I don't know if anyone remembers this one. It's Sonic and Knuckles, and it was an extender, and you used to have to put the Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 cartridges in the top of it. Don't know if anyone remembers that. Streets of Rage was good. I've got Streets of Rage here, actually. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but what you used to have to do is you used to pop the cartridge in first, and then put Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 in the top, and that would allow you to play as Knuckles in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. But yeah, I've still got that here with like the original instruction manual for it. Brilliant. Yeah. Oh, the good old days. Oh, the good old days. What are your keybinds? What for, abandoned channel? I have no idea what you're talking about, my dude. I don't really have any keybinds set for like different things. Just in standard normal stuff. There you go. Yappity yap 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 yap. I need to stop talking and start building. Duck Hunt for the NES. Yeah, Duck Hunt for the NES. It's very similar, Cheat to that game there. Very similar with the gun and stuff like I used to have with the console, yeah. Good year though, only greatness came from that year. Hey, Vit. It absolutely was some of the good old days from the back in the 90s. I was an 88 child, so. You remember the guys have just come out of Battlefield 6. I'm a lurk and dream of sniper times. Thanks for you. No worries, Flea. Hey, have a wonderful night, friend. Take care. I have all the Crisis on my PlayStation. Ooh, very nice. How do you select items on your hotbar? Scroll wheel? I just use my scroll wheel. Let me go back to my game. Just scroll wheel. I just use my scroll wheel on my mouse to go phew, 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 phew. And I kind of go to like, and then I go back to number 1, and then back to the thing. I just use my scroll wheel. Yeah, you can tell you had 2 more years of Chernobyl fallout. Thanks, Pet. Love you too. Okay, let's see what old games I have for retro night in. Yeah, there's so many like really good retro stuff. So many. It's definitely a lot of my fondest gaming memories of like Sega Mega Drive, Sega Saturn, and PlayStation 1. Specifically, those 3 consoles I would say are easily my favorite consoles of all time. And I just really have really good fond memories of them all. That's George's butt. Um, but yeah, I would go back in a heartbeat to like my childhood back then. Just imagine playing like Final Fantasy 7 for like the very first time again, or Final Fantasy 9, San Andreas for the very first time when that came out on PS2. Like there's so many iconic good games that came out in my generation. I'm just like, oh my god, I just want to like play them all again for the very first time. I think Kendall was going to set up a little stall person here. You're a pensioner? Oh! How dare you? How dare you? Hang on. I've got a book. A pensioner? Back before the fast internet, when streaming was sitting there in person. Yeah, I still remember playing. Oh, I want to say it was Medal of Honor. I don't remember. There was one very specific game. God, it was years ago. There was one game I remember playing, and I can picture it, but I don't know what game it was. I was stuck between like Medal of Honor, but there was a multiplayer game I played on PC, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was my very first multiplayer experience, and it was a first-person shooter. But I can kind of picture it in my head, but I don't know what it was called. But yeah, that was the internet was dreadful back then. Bit of dial-up, eh? That was terrible. I remember it was like Chucky Egg and Manic Miner for the Spectrum. That's going back. My dad had a Spectrum. We played a few games on that. I don't really have many memories of it though, Cheat. Yeah, that's where I struggle to remember those old games. I don't know if my dad had. I don't think it was a Spectrum actually. It was a Commodore 64. I think he had. Oh Jesus! I thought I'd looked at something there. I'm sure it was a Commodore. I think my dad had, not a Spectrum actually. Played Portal 2 for the first time again. It was my first ever game. The best bit I remember is this part where he kill you. Oh man, I don't think I've ever played the Portal games before. Mom, get off the phone. Vet knows. Thanks, Suta. I mean, I actually, for a moment there, did think I actually looked at something. Was Doom 2. Wow. I love the Doom games. Doom and Half-Life were my 2 guilty pleasures, I would say. Doom and Half-Life. Back in that era, they're probably my favorite first-person shooter games I played was Doom and Half-Life. I loved those games. That was again another long time ago. There's a wee fly on my wall, I think. I'd love to do a Half-Life playthrough again. Extreme Half-Life, yeah, I loved Half-Life. It was still one of, again, my fondest memories of gaming. Is back in those days. Like there's just so many good memories. Like because we used to go into school and talk about like the levels and like the Easter eggs and all that type of stuff. It was just so much fun. Like back then when we were kids, just not a care in the world, and to play those types of games, it was just amazing. I went back. I've got to go back and read this one, but you mentioned one of my favorite games of all time. 2 of them actually. Theme Hospital, incredible, and Roller Coaster Tycoon. In my Steam, I have the Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, and on PC, I still have the discs for Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 and 3 and all the DLC. I still have all the original discs for Roller Coaster Tycoon. I loved that game. They were brilliant. Outlaws? try to think Outlaws. What one's that one? So many memories. The Roller Coaster Tycoon was brilliant. As I was saying, there's just so many games from our that sort of generation. So many. Love it. Very much enjoy the Rayman. Yeah, Rayman's another good one. I think I've got Rayman here actually. Where's Rayman? I just had Rayman in my hand 2 seconds ago. Where is he? Rayman, where are you? No, that's Sega Rally. Where's Rayman? Micro Machines. Oh, it's lost Rayman. He was here. I don't work with him. Yeah, I've got Rayman for the Sega Mega Drive and the PlayStation 1. I don't have my box with my PlayStation 1 games though. Yeah, Rayman was a good one. I loved Rayman. That, again, that's a really solid game. Good shout with the Rayman. That was a good one. A few years ago, my stepdad made me play the old top-down Silent Hill. Wow, yeah. I said I wouldn't be scared, but never got to finish it. So he made one of those older controllers. Oh, very cool. Well, the dial-up sound almost all as bad as dragging chalk down a blackboard. It definitely was, wasn't it? From back in the day when it wasn't even called DLC because it simply wasn't. I think most games called it expansions. That's right. Because there was the Sims expansions and you had to go buy the disc to get the DLC or the downloadable content or expansions, whatever we want to call them. But yeah, I remember them days well. I don't have any lanterns left. Let me go grab some lanterns. But yeah, I have at least 2 Sims expansions and most of the Roller Coaster Tycoon ones that all came out. The third one was probably my favorite, adding all the unique ride types and just for a goofy graphic. It was just fun. Oh, they were brilliant. Yeah, the expansion packs. Yeah, as Del was saying, they're so good. That's a lot of the things that we kind of miss or kind of took for granted, like how simple gaming was back then. But I tell you what, though, one of my favorite things still from my childhood that I will still remember fondly. Do you guys remember going out and like buying like your PlayStation magazine, and it used to come with like a demo disc, and on the demo disc used to be like all the games that were coming out, and you got to play the demos, but you had to buy the PlayStation magazine to then get them. Oh, those were the days. I miss that. That's a good one. Because you don't get that anymore. Like, even nowadays, you don't really get demos of, like, games. I mean, you do somewhat, I guess, but it is very different, the experience that we now get with, like, video games. Yeah, I'd say that's probably one thing that I'd say I miss is proper, like, disc demos. I think I have a few of them kicking about somewhere. Oh, I say a few. A lot. Because there's still a lot of stuff done at my mum and dad's and my parents' house. Because with like behind me, obviously you can see like the unit that I've got behind me here. I've got a lot of the old consoles up here, but I don't have a lot of all the old games and like peripherals and stuff like that. They're not in here. Oh yeah, I was gonna pop a wee lantern there, little lantern there. Close you up. I need a wee board that says reception. I'll put a little free book. Oh, I'll do a little bookshelf in here, actually. And some demos were just the weirdest games. Oh, yes. I remember swimming around as a dolphin. Oh, Echo! Not knowing what the game was even about. Was that Echo Vit with the dolphin? I loved that game. I might not have been Echo, but I remember Echo from... Oh, it had to have been PlayStation 1 or something. And you used to just swim about as a dolphin. Echo the Dolphin was the bomb, right? I remember Echo the Dolphin. It was PS1. Yeah, so I think it was Echo the Dolphin Vit. I mean, it might be completely different, but there was a game based upon a dolphin that was like really popular, and it was called Echo. But it was actually pretty good. I remember that one also quite vividly. Echo with Sega. Oh, it might have been actually, yeah. Echo probably was Sega. Good call. It was either one of them. It was one of the old consoles anyway, yeah. Played Stanley Parable before. Oh, I don't think so, Moon. I've not come across that one. Mega Drive. Yeah, I think you guys are right. It may have been even further back than the PlayStation 1 Echo. So that means for Vit 1 and the PS1, there was a different game with the dolphin music. I wonder what it was. Man, there were so many like cult classic games back there. What was the other one? It was Duke. Was it not I want to say it was Duke Nukem, but that was part of Doom, wasn't it? Was Doom Duke Nukem? I think that was the same. Oh, Abe's Odyssey. That was the other one I was trying to look for earlier in my brain. Was Abe's Odyssey. That was also another one. Duke Nukem. So was Duke Nukem Doom, Melly, or was that separate? I don't quite remember that one. I kind of remember playing it though, but I just don't remember if it was part of the Doom series or whether a completely different character. Scorched Earth, yeah. Or another one that I remember, Earthworm Jim was another classic one I remember used to playing. Abe's Odyssey was another really good one I remember playing. But a great game. Yeah, I think Duke Nukem, I remember that one too. I remember playing that one. I don't have that one. That's what I'm saying. That was another one I was trying to remember from earlier. And I was saying to you guys I was wanting to buy some games that I played, but I don't have anymore. There's actually a few. I'm actually remembering them now. There was the Mickey Mouse game. I don't remember what it was called, but there was a Mickey Mouse game that I played that I really enjoyed as a kid, but I don't have that anymore. Yeah, Lemmings, Worms, I don't have any of them. There was a pig one as well. Was it called War Pigs? Or Pigs of War? I can't remember what it was called. But I remember that one vaguely. Again, I don't have that one. But I do remember it. Road Rash, that's another one on my hit list I want to buy is Road Rash. I love that game. I don't have it, Road Rash 1 and Road Rash 2. I never bought them. My mate had it. So we used to play with my mate around the corner. He had a Sega and a PS1 as well. And yeah, we used to play that one too on the Steamboat. I think it was on the Steamboat, if that's referring to the Disney one. It was a Mickey Mouse game specifically. And I don't remember what it was called. Again, I could probably just Google it or go to eBay and show you, but yeah, there was something like that. Mr. B. Lord, what are you building? We're doing a reception desk for the hotel, which is kind of this right-hand section, B, of my survival base. And we're just talking old vintage games right now, going back our history books. But we're currently working just down here in this little corner, working on the hotel. We've just finished the reception desk area, which we're going to put a little person here. And then we're just going to decorate some rooms down the bottom. Is it Mickey's Wild Adventure? It possibly could have been. I don't think it was Steamboat Willie because that was older. Let me get my Google on. What was it called? Mickey Wild Adventure. And it was definitely Sega. Was it? It looks similar, like the front cover. I'm going to say Mickey Sega Mega Drive. Just see what it comes up with. Oh no, it's the World of Illusion. It's this one. Hang on, can I go desktop and show you guys? So the one I'm talking about is World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. I don't know if I can go desktop super quick. Oh, can I go desktop? Thank you. Oh, there we go. Is that the one? Can you guys see that okay? So yeah, this one here, the World of Illusions one. So this one. That's the one I remember playing as a kid, and I didn't have it. This is the one that I'd quite like to get my hands on, is that one. There was a few other ones, like the Mickey Mania one, I do remember the cover art for it. But I don't remember playing it. The one as a kid that I wish I kept or had was this one. I think I might have it somewhere. I just don't know where it is. And then yeah, Road Rash. I don't have. Who was that? You absolute menace. Oh my god, there's all these people with actual Road Rash. But yeah, the Road Rash, this one here for like the Sega Mega Drive back in the day. Yeah, that was a brilliant game. That's it. Road Rash. Gotta miss that game. That was brilliant. Suta, that was good, that one. I'll give you that. I'm just so grateful that tonight no one's actually done the TikTok one. I'm so pleased that no one's done the TikTok one, because that would always scare the bejesus out of me. Oh, Road Rash for PC. Yeah, I remember it like really vividly, that one, Road Rash. And I say there's so many. Like there's a place through in Kilmarnock, just the other side of like sort of Glasgow direction, called Forbidden. I think it's called Forbidden Planet, and they stock a lot of the old vintage games. And I'm really keen to maybe go through. I might have to go through myself one day. Unfortunately, I've tried to get Rui to go with me a few times, but he's not really that interested. So I might have to go myself one day and go have a little dad trip by myself to go have a look at some old video games by myself. It says it all where the image previews are blurred out. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts was classic. Massive trip through memory lane. I love it. I love it, man. It's so good. Oh yeah, it says it all where the image previews are blurred out for that Road Rash search. Oh, did it? Oh god, I'm gonna go back and look. Do I still have it open? I do have it open. Oh yeah, look at all those. Like there's a blurred out one, yeah. I didn't notice that. I mean, I've had some really bad Road Rash over the years when I used to race the motorbikes and stuff like that. It was really bad. Right, have I got any more room for stuff here? I did got a little bit of room for stuff. Oh, well, I'm getting tired though. Oh, knackered, man. I bet they're really graphic, like people riding without leathers. Yeah, they absolutely will be. One of my biggest pet peeves. A lot of guys kind of going out and get crashing and stuff in. Oh, I like the bats, Brandon. It's the witches that scares me senseless. And I've got one on TikTok, Brandon, for over a certain amount of gifted diamonds or coins or whatever you call them, and that one's pretty bad, to be honest, Brandon. So if you are wanting to scare the absolute Jesus out of me, that's the one to do. I'm actually worried when someone's going to use it, actually. Do you have any mods in this world? We've got a few, but it's a vanilla server. I'm skint. London ruined me. Oh, you were down in London for the London NFL games. Oops. Yeah, that's never a pleasurable experience on the wallet. I've been a couple times. Broncos Jets. Yeah, because you're a Broncos fan, right? Yes, as a vanilla server beer, but we do have some things like we have like the map mod. I mean, it's hard to see when you're indoors. We've got mini HUD that I use to get like light levels to make sure things are not spawning. We do have access to things like zoom, so zoomify. I think Lightmatica's in. So some people use Lightmatica for stuff, so I've got that in, but I don't really use it to copy builds like this into like creative, so I can put it on my Patreon after. What else do we use on this? I mean, there's a few. Oh, Bobby mod. I use Bobby mod for like long distance. I use Flashback for recording, Iris for shaders, voice chat to talk to people, the fog control to help me with the fog setup, world edit for a creative world. I don't use that in here. And Tweakaroo for the free cam. So we use a few mods, but it's mainly all just quality of life mods. We don't use a lot of like mod packs or any of that type of stuff. I mean, there's a few other things on here that are on the server that I don't play with. Luna and the gang, they a few of them use these other things, but I don't traditionally play with all the other stuffs. Which I saw on DOS emulator. I knew I'd seen it. Yeah, Road Rash is quality. Road Rash was one of my first games, I would say, before I got into motorbike racing. that I quite vividly remember. But yeah, we don't use too many B. I think the servers meant we do try and treat it as sort of, oh, that's not a painting, as vanilla as possible. It just means that anyone joining the server obviously has the ability to. Any custom paintings on this one? I'm gonna assume not. Hello, hello, Alu Kalu. What's your favorite mod overall? My favorite mod overall. Do I have a favorite mod? I don't know. There's no mods on the server except, oh, there you go, performance mods. There's a few data packs. So that's what I'm saying, Luna. I've got no idea of these things. So data packs. There you go. Luna's the boss. I mean, again, Luna, they're talking on YouTube, but yeah. Mine is a create mod. It's so fun. Ah, I got you. Yeah, I've tried to create mod a couple times. I think it's okay. I don't really play it enough to know the whole ins and outs of it, but there's a few friends that play with the create mod. What's the IP? Oh! 192.168.0.1. I've got no idea. Love you, Luna. What are you now doing? Breaking and placing blocks was something that mostly didn't exist outside editors. Everything was mostly indestructible. There was Dungeon Keeper, the Wiggles, Red Faction. Yeah, that's what Minecraft was really a weird thing. It was back then, absolutely. Yeah, they need to come over to the superior platform. We don't say that out loud about how my hatred is for YouTube. Although YouTube streams have been doing really well recently. I'll give them the benefit. I don't know what it's at tonight, actually. Let's have a little look. YouTube actually caught me out the other day because I didn't expect it to. My concurrent viewership on YouTube, Luna, was almost higher than my Twitch. And even right now, my peak viewership on YouTube live streams was almost the same as what Twitch was tonight. Those custom paintings weren't meant to be in, by the way. They're within the Halloween texture pack. Oh. Yeah, Luna, there's a few of them kicking around. I noticed them. I've been adding them in. Just need to find the time to tour. Nice. Yeah, tour. Yeah, just find the time you got the time to tour. And I'm sure Luna or Henry, Kagra. I'm sure there's a few people that can kind of help you around with the tour of the server or something. Yeah, absolutely. Twitch if you want. Oh, B, like most of us pretty much are on Twitch. Like I've been streaming on Twitch now for like 5 years. We've only just recently started streaming on YouTube, horizontal and vertical, as like a multi-streaming thing. But most of my core community, I would say, are all over on Twitch. Those are people that have grown with me throughout the years, and people that we have long conversations with about all types of different things. YouTube, we're still growing on. We are certainly getting there. The watch time, watch hours, subs, and views. We're getting there with the growth on YouTube. But like Brandon, for example, and a few others, can cracked players join? No. Even if you're an absolute cracked player on YouTube, on like Minecraft, you couldn't just get invited to the server, unfortunately. We do have strict rules on age. It is a community server for our community. It isn't just for random people just to freely join. If it's something that you're interested to be part of our community and want to come and hang out with us, then yeah, absolutely. But yeah, as Melly says in the YouTube chat, I'm a moderator. Yeah, we've got guidelines and rules for things. We don't just let anyone join. I can crack my back really loud. Can I join? Vit. Absolutely, Vit. You just send me, Vit, an audio clip of your back cracking, and I'll have you on immediately. As long as I can personally get to keep that noise bit for my own personal collection. Sorry, I've got to behave. Luna and Melly are here. They always shout at me when I do sexy stuff. Oh, hi, Luna. Hi. See, I'm not allowed to do weird stuff when the guys are here. Unbelievable. I'll reconsider. Dang it. Ah, man. I put Vit off. God dang it. Hi, B-Lord. I'm on Twitch now. Welcome on B. Yeah, you'll catch a lot of like all the sort of the content creator friends and like extended community. We're all here on Twitch. This has been my main platform for years. We're growing on YouTube. We're getting there, but we're getting there, dude. You don't like bone crack? What about fingers, Luna? No, I like, you know, a lot of people like crack their knuckles and their finger. I don't really do that, but there's a lot of people like crack their fingers and their knuckles. Are you not a finger and knuckle girl? Oh, hang on. Okay. The cracking is air bubbles. Ugh. Yeah, I don't really do that. I mean, I remember there was a lot of guys in like school and stuff that did that. Bedtime for B. No worries, B Lord. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out with us on our Twitchy Twitch. B, we normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, all from 6 o'clock UK time. It's currently whatever time o'clock down here. What time is it? 10 to 9. So we'll be streaming for about another extra hour. Insert Melly's fake throwing up sound here. Blah! Blah! All right, I think we're done. You're done. Alleyway's done. The only bit it's not really done is this bit. I got you, Melly. I got you. I got you, babe. Sorry, Melly. I sometimes don't know why you guys put up with me. I genuinely don't. There'll come a day where Melly will just disappear off the face of the earth. And she's like, I told you so. I knew this was going to happen, Tree. The amount of times you talk about feet pictures, I had enough. I couldn't deal with it anymore. And then she's just going to wake up and just one day just be gone with me. Just block me off the internet. She's never going to talk to me ever again. I can hear her. I can just hear her in my ears just going, yeah, you know it too, Tree. You know it. Like, that's going to happen. Okay, emergency. Need to lurk. Zombies are blowing up our base. Are you on the server? No. Zombies are blowing up your base. I mean, okay. Be safe. Be safe. Bless. Bye, Luna. I mean, I don't have to shout out Luna, but everybody knows who she is. Go click that little button and go check her out. And next time she's streaming, just give her some hassle. And just say Tree sent you. She'll understand. You know who's not been on the internet a lot recently? Minecraft Melly. Minecraft Melly has not been streaming on much recently. Where you been, Melly? Where's our Melly been recently? Oh!
Minecraft Melly just subscribed for 37 months.
She did.
I mean, I've put up with you for 37 months. Why give up now?
Why now? Well, I could give you many reasons for why. But I appreciate you very much, Melly. Thank you, friend. Melly, how was your day today? Were you back in today? We had a lovely time off the other day. Now I'll be back to normality. So all these wee holes. The wee holes. Right, we're gonna have to fix those. Those are slabby slabs. Lass. Lass, how did it go? It was parents' evening you said you were going to, weren't it? I'm sure it was parents' evening. How was parents' evening? Was it for JT? Sorry, I assume so. I'm going to assume so. Raving reviews, I hope. Is streamer Tree gonna have to send in the heavies to get him to do his schoolwork and his homework? I hope it went well. Oh, there's Luna. I heard that, Tree. Oh, what? We're on the modded world. Ah, still gotta come help Henry in a minute with decked out before first. Ah, gotcha. No spoilers. Spoilers. No worries, Luna. It was a day, half day for the kids, and mind-numbingly boring training in the afternoon. I'm sorry you had to experience that. Work is exhausting, and I'm not sure if I love or even like my job anymore. You know, typical stuff. Yeah, sounds like me. Sounds like me. I was actually saying this to Karen, literally just like the other day, Melly. We were having a conversation about like, I actually think I said out loud for the very first time in a long time, like what it is I'd actually like to do, like next, if that makes sense. Like what's the thing that I would like to either achieve or accomplish or do next as like a career / job. And I actually said it out loud for the first time. We think the other day. I don't really talk about it. Like I don't really. There's a few things that I like to talk about, but work's not really one of them. Who cares about bedtime? I'm back. Screw bedtime. Well, look after yourself. Make sure you do get some sleep in, though. Sleep is important. I've had about 3 hours of it, so sleep is vital. Make sure you get some. Huh. I get you, Melly. I get those days sometimes. Okay, he's taken a while to settle in. He's got plenty of ability, but lacking focus. Surprise, surprise. I wonder where I've heard that before last with my tiny human. Yeah, I can relate. I can relate. What is that thing you call sleep? Yeah, we had Rudy decided for whatever goddamn friggin' reason, he woke up at midnight last night and he fell asleep again to watching Finding Nemo at like, it must have been about 2 in the morning, or it's an hour and 45 minutes I'm sure it's on for. So Rudy fell asleep watching Nemo. So I had to go through to his room at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning to turn it off. I can't quite remember. And then Lily woke up, and I mean, she was a nightmare. She was up from 3 in the morning till at least 6 or 7, even 7:30, I think, even later, I think. I got school tomorrow, but sleep. Oh, well, yeah, it's only school. Nah, I guess I'm sleep, dude. You don't want to go to school when you're crabbing and miserable. Trust me, been there, done that. You don't know what I'd be doing that to yourself. Look after yourself, friend. Make sure you get some decent sleep. That's what it's all about. To make up this world, they can sleep and make me feel like I'm missing out on something. I normally go down about midnight, and normally get up about sort of 7:30. So I normally feel as though I get a decent 7 hours sort of decent night's sleep most nights. As long as Rudy and Lily and Karen don't all wake up and cause mayhem in the house, it's normally all right. Thought you would. Yeah, I get it, lass. I get it. Our school report is pretty much exactly the same thing. He is showing improvement because of obviously his medication and stuff. So he is showing improved focus because of his ADHD medicine, which is fantastic. But there's still a distinct lack in some areas and interest as well. Stream works better on YouTube for me. No worries, B-Lord. I mean, I appreciate the support on YouTube, B, because we are pushing for the YouTube Partner Program for 2026. We're nearly 3/4 of the way there now in regards to having the appropriate watch time for YouTube. So now, if you want to watch on YouTube, I will love it forever. We are making a big push on the platform on YouTube right now, so I appreciate it. Melly, I spend the majority of the day yelling at kids or reprimanding at them or being disrespected. It's kind of disgusting. Yeah, it's a thankless job, Melly. As I said to you, Melly, I wish you lived here, and I would just fund you to be our caterer for Rudy during the week. Fun fact, I've got type 1 diabetes. It's not fun. I can imagine it's not fun. I've got a few friends that have to deal with diabetes at work. My old place I used to work, and she used to explain to me the things that she had to do. And it was, rough. I'd love that. Yeah, Melly can just be a part-time content creator and part-time carer for my son. I've got funding for it, Melly. So if you're ever, if you're ever looking for a complete changing career path and location in the world, just know there's funding and career opportunities just right here for you, Melly. We still haven't found a caterer who wants to take Rory outside of school time. We still haven't found anyone yet. We will get there though. Oh, honestly, Aturu, this school, I've said it's made an amazing difference on his focus and his attention. He's doing his schoolwork. He doesn't know he's taking his medicine. I mean, he knows that we have it, but he doesn't know that he's taking it, thankfully, because he wouldn't take it. So we found ways of being able to get him to have it, and it's through the form of ice cream. We just mix it in with his ice cream for him, and he seems to not notice the taste of the flavor or the texture, which is great. But they're noticing a huge impact. It's obviously dying off around about 1-2 o'clock though, so the afternoons can sometimes be quite challenging, but they are noticing a great increase in his work, his focus, his contribution, speaking to his peers. Yeah, there's been great improvement with his ADHD medicine. It's been great. We just need him to keep going, be great. Blinch is playing Battlefield 6. I see you, Brandon. I I told you Izzy has gone from 25% attendance to school to over 85. See, we're the same. We've went from, I don't think it's that great an increase, but we've went from a really low number to about 95%, I think it is now. And that's what I said, they made a huge increase of also being in his class as well. So we're the same. We're the same. Get a fresh start in sport and suddenly they want to go to school without a fuss. Yeah, Rudy loves going to school. Rudy is for the first time now going into school on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays full time, and Tuesdays and Thursdays up till lunchtime. I'm going to leave those rooms. Right, let's empty all this and let's just go upstairs. Class are so annoying and distracting. Yeah, you'll get that, B. You'll get that with anything, whether it's a job that you do or a career path. You'll always get people that are in obviously class and stuff that are unfortunately going to put you in difficult positions, but you just got to put yourself in a position to be successful regardless of the situation that you're around with them. Try not let them distract you. Try and focus on yourself and try and grow yourself, and then try not let them be a distraction. It's a pain and frustrating, but honestly, dude, my best advice I can give you is just drown them out. Just try and separate yourself from people like that. They're not there to make you succeed, so look after yourself, friend. Don't let others hold you back. In school, I just didn't used to care for people. I would used to blank people out pretty much all the time. See how many Rory gets on at school. Have you got, you don't have to put it in the chat here, but is it a school in Dunfermline, I think, Aturu? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you said the other day, I'm sure. A STEM support office right next to it, so a lot more support for ND kids. So I think, I'm trying to remember how old your Rudy is. I want to say he's primary age. And there's only a few of them in Dunfermline. Well, I know them, but... Oh, yours is 11. Oh, no, same age as Rudy. Question, when in life am I ever going to need to divide a fraction? You won't. You won't. I've had this conversation on stream before. I have had this conversation. Is it Dulloch? Is it spelled like that? Yeah, I know the one you're on about. I used to live 2 minutes from it. I used to stay around the corner if that's the one. Yeah, I know exactly the school. I know where it is. I know some of the teachers that are there. Yeah, I know the school you're on about. Yeah, I know where you're at. I literally, if you jump in a car, my where I grew up was about 2 minutes, literal 2 minutes from that school. And that's where I grew up as a kid. is around the sort of the Dulwich sort of area. Without doxing myself, you know. That's my neck of the woods. But yeah, Dulwich's meant to be pretty good actually. There's another couple primary schools down there as well that are meant to be pretty good. One of the benefits of being there at Uru, one of the great things is that once Rue's older, you'll have an opportunity to go to Woodmill, and Woodmill has one of, if not the best, unit in sort of Dunfermline / Fife area. A lot of kids like us have considered moving just to be in the catchment area without having to apply to go. So if anything, the way things go, and he's actually going to be in a good position to be in a school that's got the support and mechanisms in place already in the future. So if that gives you any confidence whatsoever. Because we thought about sending them to Woodmill as well, because they have a really good unit. Food coma? Oof! Like, I wish I was having a food coma. I'm still watching what I'm eating. I feel like I've not lost any weight. I don't feel like I've changed in size, but every goddamn freaking day I'm eating healthier and like I feel miserable for it. It's not I'm on a diet, I'm just watching what I'm eating. I'm just being a lot more conscious with like what stuff's going in my face. But oh, now what I do for like a bar of chocolate or something, or a wee cheeky McDonald's or something. High school, I'll let his social worker know that's the best one. Then there's might be a change, and he gets held back a year for high school because he's missed so much school. Yeah, so your choices are down there is either Woodmill High School or Dunfermline High School. Both of them have got really good units. I'll be honest, the best one for Rudy would be Woodmill. Woodmill have a designated area specifically for kids in the spectrum, etc. As we know. So yeah, you're sorted. If you can get him into Woodmill, he'll be supported. Other schools, not so much down there. But yeah, you're in a good place. If that helps any sort of parental confidence or whatever. Even we were trying to get our son into Woodmill, but we are not quite in the catchment and we'd have to apply. So what we're doing on our first instance is we're trying to get into our local high school kind of near us first on a first instance, and then if we can't get him in or he doesn't settle here, we're going to have to then put in an application process for Woodmill, and then we'll try a few different places. So we've got a process. We'll see how it goes. I live in Amble, and it's a lovely place, but we're thinking Fish Factory. Amble? I don't even know. I've not even heard of that. Where's that about in the world? Amble, is that England, Scotland, Wales, somewhere in Europe? Amble. I don't even recognise that, Mr. B Lord. Yeah, T-bone steak. Oh my god, Ninja. Can I ban you or like time you out or something? A T-bone steak and baked potatoes. Oh my god, yes. That is filthy talk. That's just, oh, I need it. England. Amble. I have no idea where that is. I know me pretty good with most places in England. Because like I do a lot of work down there. I'm actually going to be down in Taunton, down sort of England direction later on this year. Oh, you guys are still smashing the like button on the YouTube today. Nice work. Thanks, guys. Where's Amble? I actually don't know where that is. Oh, I know where that is roughly. Oh, I see. It's kind of right, kind of just up the road for Newcastle and stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, I had no idea. Never heard of it before. But as soon as I see it on a map, I'm like, oh, there you are. we'd end up in the same class. I mean, it is certainly distinctly possible that that might still happen, because even though, hey Bellfire, even though we might not go till later, because of the way in which the school is set up, regardless of if they're in different classes or whatever, they will still be together, because of the way in which the school is set up. So theoretically, it may still happen. It is possible. How many did I do at the end? 2. Yeah, just the way in which it's all set up. Atura, there's they basically they don't get locked in, but a lot of the classrooms are set in an environment where that it's all within the actual same unit. There's some of the classes that are in the mainstream school, but there are some of the classes where they're not in the mainstream school. They're in classes within the sort of the one section. Is always drunk and she's crazy. Hey, always drunk in proportions, you know. I can't endorse it, but you know, there are some parents out there who do require a little bit of a tipple in the evening to make sure they get through their day successfully. I get it. I don't drink, but you can. But it could be possible to maybe a fanboy if he saw you picking up Rory. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, really? I just tell us you're there. Oh, what a guy. I hope everything sells for him. Yeah, he's just, yeah, he'll be fine. He's good down there. That's a good school. I mean, I went to Woodmill as a kid, so no, I think I turned out, you know, not too bad. Good old Treebeard turned out not too bad. School's so different now, because obviously they've just moved into a brand new school, so Woodmill's now combined with the Dunfermline Learning Campus. So with those schools being kind of connected, it means even if, you know, Rory wants to then progress on to college, they're not having to refamiliarize themselves with a new building. They're literally just right on to the college, the Learning Campus. They're all together. It's pretty cool. I'm going to mess this storage up a heck of a lot. I cannot find anything. Where did I put... Oh, there they are. How are we doing for time? Oh, I've not got long left. Looks really nice. Yeah, it's good down there. It's a new school as well, so it's decent. 3 to 5 balls. Jesus. Yeah, I don't really drink at all anymore. I think as a kid I used to drink. Like I used to go at like 17, 18, 19 years old. We used to go to drinking and stuff, but I think as I've got older and have kids now, I don't drink now because just of the risk of, like, you're not really meant to drink at all now. And obviously with the issues we have with our kids, it's not as easy, let's just say, to have a drink, because he is an absolute liability. So we can't run that risk. We've got to run to the hospital or do something with him. We have to be sober. But I don't really drink anymore. Yeah, same material. I've got 1 bottle of rum and 1 bottle of wine in my cupboard that I've had for like a year now. And I honestly don't really touch alcohol really at all. Even when I'm out now, I was out with my fantasy football guys at the start of the year. And yeah, I didn't drink at all. I went out, met them, hung out with the guys. But yeah, I didn't ever drink at all. I normally do sort of like spiced rum. White rum I'm not too fond of, but I'll have like a Kraken, Dead Man's Finger, Havana. There's quite a few more spice rums I'd have, but I normally like the flavored ones. I normally go with my go-tos like a sort of pineapple rum is probably one of my favorite ones. There you go. Did I do all the walls here? Yeah, that's all in. Perfect. Malibu. Oh, Brandon. Certainly not Malibu. Malibu is the devil's spawn. Good call, Brandon. Good call. But no. A lot of people here don't know the history in the Malibu. There is history between me and Malibu. I think Barry will never let me forget it either. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Malibu. Even with like lemonade or like a mixer and stuff like that. Nah. Doesn't really pique my interests. That's what I'm saying. Even if you mix Malibu, still not keen. I mean, I would drink it. Like, I'm not like too stingy when it comes to like drinking stuff, Belfar. I am a typical Scotsman. If you put a drink in front of me, it's getting drunk, right? I am that guy. However, like, based upon personal preferences, I don't traditionally kind of go for like Malibu or stuff like that. You know, give me a good bourbon, a really good sort of dark rum. I don't. There's another one. Interestingly, I don't really like vodka. I mean, I can drink it, but I just don't really like it. So I wouldn't touch like Malibu or white rums. I don't touch vodka. I don't really touch ales that much. Like, I don't really touch beer really, but I like some beer. But yeah, I don't really touch any of that stuff. Yeah, well, that's the same, Brandon. There's some vodkas that I will touch dependent on maybe what they are. Some of them are okay with mixers. But I wouldn't take, for example, if you gave me a bottle of Smirnoff, like, I'm not going to drink out of the bottle. Like, I'm not an absolute lunatic. But I might drink it as like a mixer, for example. Right, I've got no idea what to put in here, by the way, guys. What have I got in my storage facility? What have we got? I have no idea what can go in this room. What does I drink? Our rum, moonshine, red wine, or mead? Yeah, red wine and rum. I'm right there with you. Red wine is my guilty pleasure. If there's ever an occasion or two where I'm on a night out, or any of us here in Twitch, and we ever have like a tree get together for whatever the circumstances may be, and you want to have a good, merry, fun, enjoyable tree experience, just put a bottle of red wine in front of me with a straw, and I'll be the happiest man in the room. Red wine is definitely one of my happy drinks. If I want to have a really cool, chill evening and relax, red wine is normally where I go to, because red wine makes me really happy and comfortable. Don't go to a pub with him. He'll get you ID'd. Brandon. We have many a pub story, us. Brandon has actually saw me passed out in Slovenia before from drinking. I don't think it was moonshine, Brandon, but you remember in Slovenia when I was drinking the Czech homemade. What was it, Brandon? It was like moonshine. It was like the Czech version, or Czech Republican version. You'll never forget Aberdeen. Oh God, I don't even know what one you're on about. Oh, it was like, yeah, schnapps. It was like Czech Republican schnapps. And honestly, I passed out in the hotel room. So Brandon's obviously there. There's like one of my mates, Ross. There's Jag, who you sometimes see in chat. He was there. It was just the four of us, wasn't it? And then this guy was handing out this Czech Republican schnapps. And I was like, I'll have some. Go for it. Yeah, I don't remember getting into the room. I don't remember falling asleep. I don't remember, any of the pictures that were taken. That was a great evening. Brandon looked after me, I hope, that night. He didn't violate me. Oh, Vit, I've got no idea, dude. It was literally just like, yeah, I'll have some. I couldn't tell you. It was like a bottle about knee high, and it was like clear liquid. I don't remember much about it. Oh yeah, the guy that passed out in the middle of the club. I remember that. I remember that, funnily enough. Love your bells, amazing. Bye. No worries, B. Catch you later, pal. Have a lovely night. Bye. I'll never forget Nottingham. Glares at cheat ya. Nottingham? What happened in Nottingham stays in Nottingham? Is that... I wonder if I make a trophy room. Ooh, let's make a trophy room. Whee! So this is item frames with leather. So let's make this a little trophy room in the corner because I've got tons of like trophies and stuff that I could showcase here. So let's do like oh, how could we do it? You just want walls on the outside, right? We just do little. Yeah, this will do. We'll work. We'll figure it out. We always do. And then do one like here. We're playing the Thunderstruck game. Oh yeah. That's another good one. See, Brandon, remember all these good times we had together, Brandon? Hey, Brandon, that's why I've got so many fond memories of us, man. We just had so much fun when we were away, just you and I and the gang and the boys. It's good fun. Very fond memories of you, Brandon. That is for sure, man. I miss you, Brandon. Letting you. We were in Ljubljana that night, weren't we? I'm sure we were out in Ljubljana with like Ross and John, and we were at the pub, like a sort of an old sort of pub design. I kind of vaguely remember that. We were, yeah. There you go. See, up here. He doesn't know how I managed to decorate the ceiling in the bathroom. He'd made me clean it up one before he'd let me come to bed. It was one glass. We just kept topping it up before it was empty. It was just, I can picture it, yeah. So it's like that never-ending glass. It's like half full, and it's like it gets down a little bit, and then just miraculously this hand comes across to fill it up again, and then it just goes back to the top. I used to have nights like that up at the town. I just turn around, it's like, oh, my beer's full again, and you just have this human gazing across me, going. I was like, oh, thanks very much, yeah. Kill them all. Yeah, there's a few videos kicking about of me very merrily drunk on people's phones that if it ever made the internet, we would all have good fun with it. But yeah, there's a few videos of Corrupted Tree. I think this where Angel Socks, we were giggling like I think Angel was watching back a few of my old VODs, and we mentioned like After Dark with Tree, like streams like After Dark with me, where that, you know, I just would let go, and obviously I'm very family friendly. I do keep things very PG, and we don't go too left field about stuff, but I've always wanted to do an After Dark stream where I just kind of let my tongue go a little bit and we just kind of like go for it. A little bit more, and then obviously Brandon knows. I've known Brandon for years, like personally. He knows who I really am and how I behave. I mean, it's somewhat the same, and it's not completely different, but yeah, I'm somewhat a little bit more restraint when it comes to Twitch streaming. But I'd love to be able to like say it as it is. So there's a few videos of me with wine in me, just having a great and merry time. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, Slovenia. Good times, man. Good times. Leaving, I was like, oh, there's 3 empty bottles. Who else is drinking red wine? Oh yeah, red wine is one of my favorites. If I was to go out for a drink myself, and not myself, but if I was to go and have a drink these days, I think 1 bottle of red wine with my dinner, and then after, and then maybe a couple of rum and cokes, and I think that's enough for me these days. I don't really drink at all. Not anymore. Even when I'm out, I'm really conscious of like getting home and then like making sure I'm not getting too plastered. Like I don't really do that anymore. Not these days. And they get to see me as well. Oh, absolutely, Brandon. I've only ever known you like that though, Brandon, to be fair. What am I looking for here? I came out looking for something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, there they are. Trapdoors. I only don't have that many, though. Got any more? I'm going to have to make some. I'm going to have to make some. Don't have any inventory space though. Then we could do this. Just do that. There we go. We'll get past the cop car and Cheetah's like, don't worry, she's my wife. Something I would do, Karen. It's like, don't worry, she's my wife. I got her. I think there's one funny story with Karen. I remember when she was younger. I think I picked her up from the town one night. And I think I remember dropping her off at our mum and dad's. Our mum and stepdad, sorry, when we were younger. And on our way up to the front door, I don't remember if I opened up the front door or she opened up the front door, of whatever way round it was. And I'm sure it was like the Star Wars theme tune she was singing on the way up to our door. We're all very merry one night. I'll never forget that. That was funny. I was like, I can't remember if I told her to like be quiet because our mum or stuff would be sleeping, but I do kind of vividly remember that when we were a lot younger. Yes, I need a tree after dark stream. Your words were, I'm basically the same tree, just more sweary. Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm more of a traditional Scottish, like, let's just go for it. I am very conservative, I'd say, when I'm like streaming. I don't say it how it is sometimes. I just kind of keep it very family friendly. So I'm basically the same. My words are a little bit less controlled. Yeah, and that's how you found out I like Star. I was the day. Hey, Karen. Karen's in the TikTok. Hi, Karen. And that is the day I found out you liked Star Wars. You're right. We're just talking, Karen. Atururu is in the chat. They were talking about a time in Nottingham where their glass never ended. It was like, no, that instance, Karen, where you're drinking like a bottle of red wine or something, but they'd like top it up and then the glass never seems to empty. So you're really unawares of how much obviously you're drinking as the night went on. Atururu and Cheetah were saying about a time they were both together in Nottingham, and 3 bottles of wine later. You swear like an Aberdonian. I could imagine. They're the words that are used by many Aberdonians that I know are a very interesting language. I thought you'd be in bed by now, Karen. Well, it's only 9:30. Is everything okay? Are you through in the living room? Are you upstairs? You may be upstairs now. Trophy room. What was I going to do for trophies? How am I going to do this? What time is it? Yeah, I've got like 15 minutes left. I don't really have long. Get up. Oh, you're still downstairs? Hello. I don't actually see you. Just the way the light is, Karen. Yeah, I'll be going upstairs. I'll be not far behind you, Karen. I've got shit day tomorrow. Oh, no. Cheeky. Yeah, I don't know how tomorrow's going to go, to be fair. It should be fine, but someone's back tomorrow, Karen. Just, you know what I'm talking about. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Yeah. And because it's payday tomorrow, Karen, I got told today about something that someone might bump their gums. And unfortunately someone's away and I might have to deal with it. So, yeah. I might have to pull a Karen tomorrow. Just get fucking on with it. Dickhead. Sorry, got to channel not my inner tree. My inner Stuart, sorry. Stuart's not allowed to come out to play. Cheetah won't let me forget it either. Oh, I honestly, Karen's the same. There's so many things that she's done over the years that I will not let her live it down. My waffly wedded husband, never let her live that one down. The Star Wars entrance from going into our house, never let her forget that one. She broke her toe on a bollard in Dunfermline High Street, never let her forget that one. There's a few that, you know, I'll hold on to. There's a few that I'll hold on to for Karen, till death do us part and all that. But yeah, I decorated the bathroom ceiling. At least I managed to reach the hotel before it went everywhere. Oh, there's so many times I'll come home and Karen, like, there'll be a paintbrush or paint pot, and I just know that, like, okay, what have you messed up and what do I need to fix? I get where Cheetah would be coming from. If I saw Karen with a paintbrush and a paint pot in her hand when I walked in from work one day, I'd be like, oh no, just tell me the damage. Like, what have I got to fix? I can't now. Yeah, you can't now. Cause is it not paint you're allergic to, Karen? It's like a certain type of paint. I'm sure it's a certain type of paint that you're a little bit funny to. The kids slide and trying to protect Rue by going down it with him. There seems like there's a story there, you know, going down with your tiny little human down a slide. There seems to be a story there. Allowed it to the ingredient within paint. Yeah, so I'm pretty safe. My house is pretty safe for now. I feel as though Karen's not going to be attacking any walls anytime soon without my adult supervision. I haven't got enough inventory space. I need loads of item frames. Got any more sticks? Sticks. At very, I'm too small to wallpaper, so you're safe. Yeah, I would. I don't mind wallpaper. I think my only gripe with wallpaper, Karen, that I've got is just the fact that, like, you have to. My OCD would get the better of me, Karen, and I think this is where I struggle with wallpaper. Is that, like, you have to, like, it has to line up straight for a start. And then if you've got a pattern, you've got to line it up. And then there's like the trims. Oh my god, I think I'd lose my fucking mind if I had to wallpaper anything in my house. I think I would just get, my OCD would just get the way too better of me. But he's brilliant, both streaming and non-streaming. Oh, Brandon. I love you too, friend. Yeah, I just wouldn't touch it. That's the thing. Not mean thing to touch. Yeah, the thing over it, that's... Yeah, I just wouldn't touch it. That's a you thing, not a me thing to touch. Yeah, that's true. I had to read that about 3 times to get that, Karen. I'm the worst. Tiredness is kicking in. That's a you thing. I'll tell you what's a you thing, though. That noise on TikTok. Can you hear that noise, Karen, on TikTok? I don't know if those noises come through on TikTok. I know they come through on Twitch and YouTube, but I don't know if they come through on TikTok or not. I'll say spiral fracture, and a lot of kids learned some new words. That a spiral, like, is a spiral fracture like spinal? Oh, they do. Oh, nice, Karen. Oh, there's Brandon. Oh, you broke your leg. A spiral fracture. What's that? A spiral fracture. That sounds horrific. Spiral fracture leg. Oh Lord. Oh, I see what you mean. It's like, it's okay, cool. Yep. Ow. Minecraft peak. I don't know what that means, Pity. Hi, Pity. Hello. What was I doing? Oh, item frames. Minecraft Peak. Is that the game? Peak? Minecraft Peak. I don't know what that means. I'm old. Oh, I can't go any further. Do I just do the whole wall? Yeah. Let's give Luna as much lag on this server as humanly possible. It's the best game. Oh, I've heard of Peak before. Peak's like a climbing game where you kind of start at the bottom and like work your way to the top, right? I'm sure I've heard of that before. But Minecraft Peak, I hadn't heard of that before. I think it's where the foot twists one way while the leg rotates the other. And oh, I want in the leaderboard. Oh, is that the TikTok leaderboard for like the most likes? I think there's like a top 4 for that. Let's have a little look. Who is in the top of the leaderboard today? We've got Bellfire on 7,350 likes, Colt Sivers 347, Lost Chunks 101 likes, and Karen, oh, I love you, Karen, on 28 apparently at the moment. If we're pushing up to 10,000. So Brandon, you're gonna have to get tapping, my dude. Oh, also, no one's scared the living Jesus out of me yet on TikTok, which is great. So thank you very much for continuing not to do that. Thank you very much, all. Let me just move my TikTok out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and that's not even the worst one. What you building? We're working on my SMP sort of mega base project doofer thing. We're currently working on interior storage. We only have a few more to go, Pity. I'll just go free cam super quickly. We've been working our way through each individual interior, adding in builds. So we've got our library in here at the bottom. We've been working our way to our storage facility down the bottom here. We've not done our storage market hall. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get time to do it. Okay, love you, bye! I'm sure I don't know where she is. She's downstairs, maybe. I don't know about this one. It's far too big. As seen on Minecraft Live. It has been seen on Minecraft Live, you're right. And then working our way through a lot of the interiors from our potion shop. Mob drops. Up here is our armory and toolsmith sort of area. Jimbo Duffman, one of my mods, they've got a little house here. We've got a little marketplace. So there's so many little buildings. You do know there's a spider in your... What? Yeah, apparently there's spiders in my office. Where? You do know there's a spider in your office. Yeah, but where? I don't see it. I don't see it. But yeah, this was as the guys on Twitch are saying, Pity. Top right hand side of the screen. On my Twitch stream. Yeah, there's a spider like right here. There. Is that the one you're talking about, Karen? That one. Oh. Yeah, it's not real, Karen. Yeah, there's a little spider web over there in that corner too. This isn't real. Am I capturing you with my immersion, Karen? Because the guys on Twitch, they can do the actual proper spider ones. You should be able to see them on TikTok actually. If I do Halloween decor, yeah, I make it look all sexy. Look, if you do this as well, Karen, if you do the spiders, oh, I can't redeem it for another 13 minutes. Oh, boo. But there's like redeems and stuff people can do to put like the spiders and stuff all over it as well. 10k likes, yeah, let's go. Oh, my music's now stopped. So yeah, so we're kind of working our way through Pity. There's just all the different interiors and stuff. So we're currently working on a little trophy room because we do have a sort of Blazing Caves pack on here, and we do get achievements and advancements. So I'm just going to go through. Oh, there you go. There's the bats. All the bats on the screen. So yeah, there's little doofers, little things. I went to a fortune teller and knocked on the door. She said, "Who's there?" So I left. Oh, Mr. Balrog, never change. Balrog, that is still, for me, the favoritist thing that you have done on my channel since the very beginning. Has always come in with a very solid dad joke every single time. That's one that Karen would appreciate. Okay, I'm off, friends. Speak soon. Waffles out. Karen would love it. She would love that one. I went to a fortune teller and knocked on the door. She said, "Who's there?" So I left. Karen would like that one. Hang on, I've got the noise. She's a bad joke person too. Just like me. Me. Nothing wrong with my jokes. We have nothing right with them either, to be fair. But you're not meant to be here. Love you, bye. I'll see you in like 20 minutes or something. I'll be coming up to bed straight away as well. Da-ding! Brandon! Thank you very much for all the little gifts. Appreciate it, man. I just heard it go off in my ear. A capybara, a music play, and a heart me. Oh, Brandon, look at you splashing the coinage. Look at you splashing all the coinages in the chat today. Oh, so basically, try to scare. It's 1,000 coins, Brandon. So it could be any gift over the value of 1,000 coins. So that was 2, 3. That was 4. So for whatever 1,000 is greater than 1,000 would play the scary thing on TikTok. And to be fair, you wouldn't just scare me. I genuinely think it would scare people if they're watching on Twitch as well. Like, genuinely. I think it's a little bit too loud, but I don't know how to control the output of it. So I'm genuinely quite worried that people are going to, in my Twitch, also not talk to me for a while. Exactly, Brandon. That's why it's at that price. Is for that reason. So people just don't get to freely do it. If people were to genuinely scare the living fucking daylights out of me, they can redeem that if they want. But it is not. It's not going to be cheap nor free, because I hate scary stuff. So I'll be there for at least a couple weeks though. So if people want to do it, it will remain a viable option in the future. But yes. Yes. Sorry, Seamus, I was coming back to your comment. I don't think you have anything to worry about in Scotland. You could be in Australia, then I would be worried. Yeah, we don't really have anything like that. I mean, we do have venomous snakes. I think we've got 2 venomous snakes in Scotland. I think they're like grass snakes or something. I forget what they are. I'm sure there's 2. Is it 2 venomous snakes in Scotland? Let me check. Venomous snakes in Scotland. I think there's 2. Yeah, Scotland. Oh, sorry, 1 venomous snake. My apologies. Scotland has 1 native venomous snake, the adder, Vipera berus, which is timid and avoids humans. Adder bites are uncommon but can be painful and cause swelling, though serious reactions are rare. They are found in habitats like heathlands, moorlands, and woodlands and are most active between April to July. So I think we've got 1. I don't really think we've got anything. I don't think we've got any spiders. I don't think we have spiders and sort of venomousy ones in here in Scotland, but we do have snakes. We've got adders. We up in like the Highlands and stuff. Back on Twitch. Welcome back on Twitch, Brandon. Welcome back to Twitch, Brandon. Oh, I get tired. No sleep's kicking in now, right? I'd like to say that Karen kept me up all last night for bad reasons, but tiny little human was up all night. I hope she sleeps tonight. I need a decent sleep. You might play GTA 1. What a game that was. Absolute classic. I don't remember playing GTA 1. Honestly, of all the games that I remember through my childhood, I somewhat remember most of them. But there is a certain small group of games like GTA 1 I don't really remember. What was the other one? There was one other one. Pokemon Snap. I remember it, but I don't remember playing it. Pokemon Stadium. What was the other one? There's a few like really cult classic games that I remember playing, but don't remember like storyline or graphics or stuff. But I remember being in someone's house doing them. What was the other one? There's another one I kind of vaguely remember, but couldn't tell you anything about it. There's weird sounds. Can I remember GTA 1 was like, that was the top-down looking version. I'm sure. And there was not like GTA London was like either 2 or 3. Yeah, bottom down. Yeah, I somewhat remember it, but yeah, it's clutching at straws, man. Yeah, so GTA 2 I remember a little bit more of. Because I played that at one of the guys that stayed up the street from me. I remember he had it and we played it, but I don't really remember. Let me stop recording. I've done my 2 rooms for today. So it basically means this Friday we have the garden to do, and that's it. So we should be finishing this build on Friday. Kind of. There'll be a lot of stuff that I'll be doing off stream to finish this build, but streaming wise, I think I'm pretty much done now with this build. We've just got a lot of like interiors and stuff. So I'll see how next week goes, because next week and this weekend, I don't even know if I'm going to be streaming this weekend as well. I actually don't know what the plans are for this weekend for Karen and I. I don't know if we're maybe going to be going out or whatever. Obviously, it's the last kind of day before Rudy goes back to school, so we'll probably need to do something with him. But we'll see how the weekend goes. But we have got to prepare a little bit for Soup's and Blur's Halloween sort of Minecraft event on the bakery. It's a creative Halloween build. Even if anyone from here, if you guys have any suggestions for what I should be building or things that I could build that are Halloween themed next week, in my Discord, I might put a little section if you guys have got things that you maybe like to see me build. I haven't got any plans, so if there's maybe like an organic I should do, like a massive like freaky scarecrow, or is there something from like a movie scene I should maybe do? Let me know, because I haven't got any ideas for plans for next week just yet. And then we'll save the stream weekend. I've not thought that far ahead. I've not committed to the weekend yet to stream as part of the stream weekend for the wilderness stream weekend. But just because it's too far away to commit to at the weekend. But I'll need an idea for that as well. So yeah, so if anyone has any ideas, you're more than welcome to let me know and I'll see what I can build. Exclamation mark wilderness. I have a concert this weekend. Ooh, who are you going to see, Brandon? Remember, is I find the speed run and make the example speed 8 times or 16 times. Ooh. There's actually, I don't know if you've seen Smith, there's a guy on TikTok. I'll see if I can remember to. Oh, Nathan Evans. Oh, nice. Oh, I hope you enjoy that, man. That'd be good. I've not been to a concert in a long, long time. What was I going to say, Smith? There's a guy actually I've been watching on TikTok recently, and he streams on Twitch and stuff, but he does speedruns for games, but he does like a spin the wheel, and effectively like that picks the console, which is like SNES, NES, PS1, PS2, I think that type of stuff, emulators, and then he basically just tries to speedrun the games to get like the world records, but he doesn't know what he's doing. He just goes into it completely blind and tries to do it in one stream. And then tries to at least just make it onto the world record for speedruns. Just talking to speedruns. Which I thought was pretty cool. I've been watching him a few times actually. I say that's me just like trying to adventure through the realms of TikTok and trying to push myself to want to watch more and different content. Try to. What else is in here? There are many of those speedruns I mostly kept to PC. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a few really good ones on PC. Just gonna take these ones. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Take these upstairs to my trophy room as well. Play old games again. Yeah, there's a few really good emulators out there. The one thing, Brandon, that that I'm still disappointed in, that the one thing that Nintendo could do that would make them millions is, why don't they just re-release and remaster Red, Yellow, Blue, Gold, Silver, and like a classics pack, and just remaster it and slap like a $70 price on it? I'd buy that. They'd make an absolute mint. I don't understand why they haven't done that yet. Box of 69s. Oh, I can't spell. The box of 69s. Boop, doop, 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 boop. Lovely. And you can go there. Yeah, a lot of the old emulators are pretty decent, like, especially when you get a good one. I've been playing Emo recently. What on earth is that? I've never heard of that one before. I need to be careful not to watch too many golf swing videos. I'll end up messing my head. Yeah, Jimbo. You can go too far down the rabbit hole with it sometimes. Aye. There's so many that you can watch. And I think a lot of them give like not conflicting information, Jimbo, but there's a few that you listen and you're just like, really? Because I've just watched another one over here that says something completely different, and then yeah, it just starts to mess with you. I try not like listen too much. Like I'm too bad to consider it. But there's a few basic things that I need to get better at. So some of them are relevant, but yeah, I like your advice. Just before input, which hurts the path. Ah, there you go. Well, even that, even like you being able to record. What was the Jimbo? I don't know if you watch. Do you watch any of Bryson's videos? He and Steph Curry had an app that they showed during the video, and it was like it records your swing, but then analyzes it and gives you like it plays everything back for you and like articulates what's wrong. I don't know if you have to pay for it, if it's a subscription service, and I imagine it would be, but that looked pretty decent as like a self-assessment, like learning tool to kind of learn your swing and stuff. I don't know if that's what's at the range or what could help you before like going to lessons, but I saw them talking about that on their little video. I don't know what it was called though. Oh yeah, absolutely. It will be a paywall. You know it will, Jimbo. They'll not be advertising stuff like that where there's not a kickback out the other side for it for them. Especially like athletes like that with the reach and influence that they have. Really well to start, then started to try to hang it too hard. See, I think that's my biggest thing that I do wrong in golf is I think I always try and hit the ball too hard. Because when I'm playing with like a pitching wedge or 9-iron and I'm just swinging it like normally, like just light, the ball goes the distance, and I've always been able to. It's not that I can control the ball well, Jim, but you know, you see my you now see me play golf. I feel somewhat more in control, and I know the ball's going to go within a certain radius, and it'll be fine. It's the ones where I'm further back and hitting it where they start to do the deviation and the flat and the sort of the down below, and it's when I still feel as though it's maybe I am trying to hit the ball too hard, and that's when I start to like screw it up a bit. I need to concentrate and maybe get some lessons and stuff as well and focus on watch golf for the first time at the Ryder Cup. Oh god. You couldn't have picked a worse Ryder Cup to watch. That's probably the worst Ryder Cup I've seen in years. The fans were absolute dickheads. Sorry, America. Sorry, America. But that was probably one of the worst Ryder Cups for crowds I've ever seen in all the years I've watched golf, going way back to like the late 90s. That was not a good one to watch. Brandon, for your first one. The next one will be good because the next one's in Ireland. That'll be a good one to watch. Oops. Can't remember what course it's on. Good for you though, Jim. But I'm just so nice to hear that you're sticking at it and like, giving a proper decent go and focusing on like getting better and swinging and ranging and paying attention. Like that's what I need to do. Like I like golf. Like I do thoroughly enjoy it. I'm shit at it and always have been. And I've never really ever really seen improvements. Like obviously we've discussed. We know why. I just don't have the time. But I'd love to be able to kind of dedicate my time to getting better at it. Right, what time is it? Alright, I think we're done. I think that's just done most of what I wanted to do today. I don't have any lanterns left. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so that's the hotel done. The trophy room's now done. None of these have interiors. Like, I need to box out that, actually, to be fair. That doesn't have an interior. Up here is going to be grassed area. So just like down the bottom here, we have little grass zones. So those are going to go... one's going to go in there. A L-shaped one in the corner here. There's going to be some stuff here and here. I don't know what, but I know there's going to be stuff go there. So we're kind of almost getting there. I think I'm still 1 week away from finishing this, though. I still feel as though I'm 1 week away from getting this done. Even though I've got a stream Friday and a stream potentially Sunday, I still think I'm a little bit off getting this all done. Because the one I'm worried about is this one. It's going to take me ages. I'm trying to just remember me. Hello, Techno. I do. I think you were in stream the other day. This one's a bit of a big one. This build's just taking so long to finish. We'll see the end of it one day. Right, I think that's us for today. So Friday's stream, I'm hoping, is around here at the garden. This is one of the last big ones that I want to really focus on. It shouldn't take us too long, actually. We want to make a custom tree with it in here, kind of going out to each corner with acacia wood and then acacia leaves or something. We're not too sure yet. Little garden around the outside. We'll water it, make a sort of little pond, put some coral and stuff in it, make it look pretty, and get that all kind of looking a bit nicer. Some storage, stuff like that. Good. We'll get that done on Friday. And then Friday is probably going to be up here, add a little bit of green space and add as much greenery around the entire base. So I think it'll be mainly organics, flowers, and plants on Friday around the entire base. Someone named Red in any of your chats? Nah. Don't think so, Luna. Not on TikTok anyway, and not on YouTube. I don't recognize it, pal. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really pay attention, but I don't really recognize it. Banhammer. Yeah, I don't know. Anyone called Red? Anyone called Red joined the Discord? Anyone? Oh no, there is. There's one earlier. Sorry, Luna, there was. They typed in ! Wilderness, and that was all they typed in. And that would have been at I don't know what time it was. About 20 minutes ago or something like that. Yeah, as Jimbo said. They typed in ! Wilderness, but never chatted. So there might be a lurker. I'd have to check. Yeah, I know that people are lurkers and community members, so I actually don't know, Luna. I couldn't say for sure. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. So organics on Friday, all around the base. I've got one example to show you for the organics down the bottom. I did play around with it ever so slightly. Is like here. So we've got like the vines creeping down, the leaf litter, the pale oak carpets, all that type of stuff. We're going to try and add some more of that around the base. It should be at least dystopian-esque, where it's kind of, you know, a little bit more dirty than just clean. So do that Friday. Cool. Right. For anyone that has been watching on TikTok, it's been an absolute pleasure. We will be continuing to stream on Twitch for like another 10-15 minutes. But if you are watching on TikTok, thank you very much for hanging out with us today. Appreciate Karen coming in and saying hello as well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching on TikTok, guys. We'll be back Friday at 6 o'clock. And I'll catch you all later. Bye, TikTok. Oh, 2 seconds, Dinjet. It's not open yet. Right, TikTok's gone. Just make sure TikTok's turned off. Ooh, I made 11 pence on stream today. Electric. All right, let's turn that off. Yeah, 2 seconds with exclamation mark, please. Hang on. 2 seconds, guys. If anyone is watching on YouTube now, we are going to be ending our YouTube live stream right there. If you are watching back the VOD, thank you very much. If you have liked, shared, commented, watched from start to finish on the YouTube, just know it means the absolute world. We're making big strides with the YouTube stuff right now, particularly the vertical live streams and the horizontal live streams on YouTube. They've been amazing. Thank you very much that people have been watching on that. The average viewership on YouTube is getting about nearly as close to what my Twitch viewership is, which is really weird. But thank you very much, guys, and I'll say good